All right, we're here, field days, it's all behind us.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Waikato Sheds. 5:30 AM, first day of field days. Mark,
Jace,
Mike,
Jace.
We're here, we're ready to go. Mark, but what are you excited to see?
I'm excited to see tools. It's tool time, and I'm going to see every single tool.
I'm excited to go see the field days food shed and go try out all the yummy treats.
Yeah.
Awesome, we'll see you soon. We'll go there, see what the traffic's like. It's going to be hectic, it's going to be awesome. Boom, we're here, field days, looking awesome, looking epic. We got through the traffic all good, lines looking nice and hectic. But don't worry, we'll go grab a coffee and we'll see you inside.
All right, we're here, field days, it's all behind us. There's a lot to look at. What are you excited to see first?
I'm excited to see tools. And so yeah, you're going to walk in the main gates, you're going to get here, and this is going to be right behind you. So what we're going to do is just take you for a wander down the main street, and we're going to pop into different shops and see what's available, see what deals there are there, and just have a really good time, talk to people, have fun, have a bit of a laugh and enjoy ourselves. That's what field days is all about, just having a good time. We've got water tanks.
That's you definitely go want one of these if you're building a shed house. Here we got the classic slim water tank. This was one of Sean's favourites
last year. They're really good. You can fit them down the side of your shed, so they're nice out of the way if you don't have a lot of room. As you say, if you're building a shed house, you're going to want a big tank to store your water, especially if you're semi-rural and you're not going to be attached to the mains.
Definitely.
But we build a lot of sheds where people just want to catch a bit of rainwater for the veggie garden, for the chickens. So pop in and see aqua tanks and their range. What I quite like here is they've got a little pump housing. So if you're not going to be gravity fed by your water, you've got your water tank full, then it's running to your little pump in there, and that's just protecting it from the elements. Yep, we're here with the Bosch crew, and they've got a little competition for us.
What's the competition?
So the competition's all about how fast you can change 4 discs on our X-Lock grinder with our quick change system.
Well, it looks really cool, that quick change system. So how does that work?
So it's all about these clips here. These grinding discs that are patented by Bosch. Wow. Clip on like that, nice and easy. And then you pull the lever and they pop off.
Excellent.
Looks good.
All right, Mikey, it's on.
Boom, let's go.
Do this. So you just pull that little red bit at the back, pull it off, pop it on. Pull it off, pop it on, boom, 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 grinding. Oh, I'm flustered. Oh no.
So if the clips are down, you got to pull the lever again.
Oh, so yeah, right, and then it stays in. Oh, that's cool.
Nice and gentle with it.
Yeah, tradies, they're rough as anything, you know, I don't know. Oh yeah, cool. Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, this is a really good system, because something that happens with grinders is people really crank it up and do the blade up too tight, which you don't want to do. You only want to hand tighten a grinding disc, because when you turn it on, it actually locks itself up a little bit tighter. So this system would completely negate having that issue. So it seems like a really good idea.
On top of that as well is that with this system, it's all about the safety as well. So not only is it quick and easy, but you've got no potential for the disc to fly off. With traditional grinders, you've got the brake has to be slowed down, because if the brake is too quick, the disc will actually unwind itself and fly off. Whereas this, there's no chance of the disc flying off, so the brake can be instant, which it is.
Yeah, no, it seems like a really revolutionary new product.
That's impressive. We got Mark here, he's preparing for the challenge, getting ready, getting used to the new X-Lock system.
All right, we're going to do the first bit of the X-Lock challenge.
Looks like they're about to start the challenge.
This is easy.
Yeah, sure.
Are we ready? We're all zeroed out. Are you ready, contenders? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
Let's go.
Clocks are running. Top 2 go through the final.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Boom, look how fast he's
Two hands
going.
down the trigger. Oh, there's our first one. 10 seconds. Let's do it. Who's second?
17.
14, 2 here. Well done, guys. That's awesome.
That
This is the
heart's
second
going.
guys.
I really got
Top
flustered
two
for
go
a
through the
second
finals
there.
of the X-Lock.
Yeah, Mike, you're looking good there.
Got your system.
So you've got
smooth.
it unlocked. Yeah.
We're back to 0. So hands on, guys. Are we ready to go? This is Heat 2 X-Lock Challenge. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Mike's off.
We've got timer malfunction. You can restart. It's all good. Yep.
Oh yeah, nice.
How we
First
go?
one's on. Mike straight up. Oh no, he went upside down.
Top 2 times go through. Got first
Build
one
him
at
on.
17.
He's flustered.
Ready to
Oh.
go. Just there. Top 2 by the
And Mike.
weight.
Woo!
He gets it.
Yeah,
2 at
beautiful.
the end. Well done. Well done.
Awesome.
So we have
That
our
was very
fourth finals
cool.
for the X-Lock Challenge.
Oh, you got there, Mikey. Oh, the 2 at the end.
Oh, this prize has been given out everywhere.
Oh,
So,
man, thank you.
finalists, assume the position.
Oh,
Get
so
your
you're in the
systems right.
finals now,
So the
Mike.
top 2 from each.
All right, so Michael's made it to the finals, which is absolutely awesome. He's won himself a screwdriver set. You can't go wrong with that. And he's getting a bit of practice in there. And it's a lot quicker. It's a really good system. And, you know, I'm considering having to change my allegiance from Makita to Bosch now. You know, with this new technology, you got to keep on moving with the times. So interesting times
We'll
ahead,
kick
you
the time
know.
off in a second, guys.
Hands
trigger.
on. Let's all go.
Ready. I'll count you in. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Well, let's
All
go.
clocks are running. Here we go.
Beautiful. 1.
Let's do it.
Oh
Reset with the
no.
button. Reset. That's it. Oh, there we go. We got a sub 10. Well done. Sub 10 seconds.
We've got a sub 10. Old mate over
Sub
there has
10
won it. That is impressive. Mike's going for second.
That's awesome,
Oh
man. Well
no.
Hey, it's all good. That's all good. Like I said, you can come back and try this again. We want to give away
Oh
more
well,
prizes.
we'll pop inside and have a look at all these other awesome tools that they've got in there. Congratulations, Mike! You
Thank
won a
you.
screwdriver set.
That's it.
It was tough competition out there.
It was. They were quick. They're pros.
That bloke got a sub 10 second, which is just phenomenal. We'll check back in later in the day and see if anybody's able to beat his time. So let's come inside, have a look at some awesome tools.
Wow, look at this.
So Bosch has got a huge tent here at Field Days. They've got a heap of awesome gear. So if we have a wander around, we'll have a look at some of the things we'll need. Oh man, that's a good deal. $99 for an impact wrench. These are great for building sheds, for tightening all your bolts up, tightening your dyno bolts down and into the ground. So, you know, it's more of a professional tool, but like a lot of the guys that we sell to, and girls, they're into cars. So these would be fantastic for changing your wheels, doing bolts up in your cars, and building your kit set. So $99, you really can't go wrong with that.
It's got the rotary hammer for drilling into concrete. Important.
Got all your
Boom.
kit sets.
Hammer drill and wrench set.
Wow, this is a
Oh.
big looking drill. Oh, it's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be.
What's this?
So that's nice drill. You need a drill things.
Definitely.
Do up your tech screws in your roof. Beautiful. Here's a tool that I've always wanted. It's a battery operated riveting gun. So when you're doing commercial jobs and you're doing a lot of riveting, these are really good. But obviously $1,000, they're expensive. So they're really for your commercial shed builders, your commercial roofers, a lot
That's
more.
it. They'll definitely cut down the time though compared to hand riveting. 1,000 odd rivets.
Yeah, and getting RSIs in your arms, that's going to really save you with doing that. A really important thing when you're building sheds is that the little end of your rivet is made of steel. So if you leave those on your roof or in your gutter, they will rust it out. But these, they'll just catch those in there and stop any of that happening.
It's important. Nibblers.
Oh, boom.
2-in-1 impact driver and wrench. Wow.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
Must have the big boy, the bi-turbo.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
Just running on one of their big 18-volt batteries. Nice.
Yeah, and 8 amp power, which is really good. That's going to have a really long life.
Yeah.
And that's good, doing all your dynabolts and everything like that in it.
Alright.
Skillies, everything else you could possibly need.
Gardening tools. Wow.
Blower, must have.
Look at the size difference between these, eh? So you
Yeah.
get more and more pro. Look
So
at that.
this is more for your truck builder or your truck mechanics and things like that, where you're doing some really big stuff. Where for building sheds, you're more down this end for just doing up your bolts. They need to be nice and tight, but they're not taking that much force. Where this, they're pretty heavy.
A lot of torque.
Look at this, this is right up my alley, bit of mountain biking, beautiful bike there. I assume that you see Bosch actually does the batteries for these electric e-bikes, so that's pretty cool to see.
Got our clothing here.
Well, now I've just spotted something I've always wanted, and
The denim
the
shirt.
denim with the sheepskin.
Wow.
Look at that, how do I look? Rate me out of 10.
That
Beautiful, and only $30, what a deal.
Here we've got the laser level, only $100. For building sheds and building in general, these are really important. Ensuring everything's level, everything's lined up. It will set a nice laser out so you can make sure your screws are nice and lined and everything's level. These are very important.
Yeah, nah, definitely, they're awesome. Oh, let's head outside and keep on looking at sheds. Field Days is massive, so you've got to pace yourself a little bit. Make sure you stay hydrated and just keep on moving and checking out all the fantastic deals.
That's all right, we're here in the Eco Pipe Portal, ready to be transported into a world of pipes.
Pipes, pipes, pipes. When you're building your shed, you're going to have to form a driveway if you're doing a blank canvas. So come see these people, get a culvert to go under for your driveway to go in and over. And come check it out.
Boom.
But then let's just pan over. We've got Total Span next door with their cute dog. Once you've seen the rest, come see the best. Well, here we are at the tool shed. As seen on other videos, we love the tool shed.
Yeah.
They sell fantastic tools, everything you could ever need to build your shed. So
Real friendly, let's go pop in and say hello.
yeah, see what they've got for us today.
Yeah.
Isn't it just? Come in. Don't do anything cheeky. This guy, he'll
Sort you out.
Yeah, he'll give you a firm handshake and a strong word. We're here at the tool shed, and we've
quite a
got
few
John
tools.
here. John, we're good, thank you. How are you? Look at this, down low. What are we doing? We're scanning up to sign
a
up.
gift card,
Scan to
nice.
sign up. And you get on this. Go on the draw, win $100.
Tool shed voucher.
Fantastic. Come inside.
Glenn here, the managing director.
G'day Glenn, how are you? Managing director.
No, he's not.
Oh, right. But Glenn, good guy. They like a joke here, like fun, but what they really like is top quality tools. So let's have a look round and see what awesome deals they've got for field days.
Some grouse deals in here, mate.
Nice.
Laser.
First thing I've seen here is a laser level, fantastic for building sheds. And what you got to know about Tool Shed is they sell all the big brands, but they also have their own brand. And this brand is top quality. They've gone overseas, talked to the suppliers, checked out the products, and they're only selling top quality stuff, but just branded it themselves, cut out the middleman to bring you savings. So really good. Trade tested, we've got a lot of their tools, testing them out, and we've been using them for years, and they're just really good quality. Set of nibblers. This is a really good tool if you're building your own shed at home, and a battery operated set and nibblers are quite expensive, but this for $200 with the cable, it's just fantastic. Cutting out all your doorways, trimming sheets and all of that, that's a really good tool. So that'd be well worth getting.
Save your forearms a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. They just sell such wide range of tools to Tool Shed, like all your woodworking tools.
Dust extractors
Yeah.
here. Boom. What size dust extractor are you getting?
Bigger is always better. So once we've built you a shed, come on down and kit it out so you can do all of your fun things, you know, woodworking, steel working, metal meat
working.
cutting. I would like one of these.
Oh, wow.
Boom.
Meat.
Process a bit of meat at home, a few sheep, and just, you know, fantastic. They also carry a range of spare parts for all of their tools, so if anything ever goes wrong, you've got the backup of a company that's got 30 stores nationwide, as well as being a New Zealand owned and operated company, so they're always going to be around to look after you, which is fantastic.
Did they tell you about the lifetime warranty on all our hand tools?
Well,
How good is that?
They didn't tell us about that.
Lifetime warranty on all our hand tools. Get on down.
Absolutely
Wow.
fantastic. We use all the C-clamps and sledgehammers and all sorts of tools, and I've never had an issue with it.
Somebody came over, almost fell over before when I told him it's a 3-year warranty on our compressors. He's like, everybody else is 12 months. What's going on?
That's it. New Zealand owned and operated.
We don't run and hide.
No, that's it. They're here, they're out there, and yeah, so just come down, have a chat, really knowledgeable.
29 locations throughout the country.
Fantastic.
How good.
I've already predicted that there will be 30. Oh, awesome, got the map. So anywhere that you are, they're going to have a store close by to be able to sell you the tools you need to buy to build a shed or have fun in your shed. You know,
Got to have fun in the shed, mate. Man cave.
You got to do what you love doing in a shed. And as we say, you can do anything in a shed.
Well, what else can we do in a shed?
We can party.
It's work on your cars. What can't you do in a shed's the real
That's
question. Socket set, it's important. Impact socket set.
Nice.
So these would go with the powered wrenches we were looking at earlier on today. Equip these and then you can tighten and untighten all your bolts. Solid stuff.
Here's the Tool Shed's own brand of power wrench. So I've had a little look at these in the past and they all feel like top really good quality,
Yeah.
But at a really good price point. So
With a 36-month warranty, what can go wrong?
you can't go wrong. And so if you're building your shed and you think, well, what am I going to use these tools for in the future? One, you're not paying ridiculous prices, so you're going to be able to build your kit set. But then going forward, an impact, you just never go wrong. Putting in screws, fixing a fence, fixing anything, they're just such fantastic tools. You can fit any size bit into there, so whether it's a square drive, a big
Phillips
techie,
head, flat head, any type of screw, make it easier on yourself. Use a impact driver.
yeah, that's it. So come along, check it out. They've got some really good deals going on with their brand, and they're always adding to it. So you can buy all your main ones, but going on in the future, they'll just keep on releasing more tools so you can keep on adding to it all. This is a fantastic tool. Well, I say that, I've never used one, but I've seen them a few times, and it's like having an extra set of hands. Usually a clamp pulls things together. You can put this and it pulls things apart. So say you're building your shed and you're fitting a window, but you're by yourself and you just want to pop it up a little bit, you could put that in there and just crank it up and it just pulls it apart a little bit.
Lifts it up for yourself,
Yeah.
make it a bit easier, a bit safer. It's at 150 kgs, can't go wrong.
No.
Stanley Fat Max. Boom,
So
check
I'm
that out.
excited to get a set of these for myself and give them a go and have I think they're going to be a real revolution in the building trade and the DIY trade of just having that extra set of hands to be able to do things and make it a lot easier. DeWalt, favourite of Paul and Stan's, they use it. Paul's been building sheds for 20 plus years and he's used a lot of DeWalt, so I mean I think that speaks for itself. Obviously it's top quality and it lasts really well. Oh,
Check it out, we got a little demo here showing the strength of their drills. It's heaven in here.
Oh, and it's this trailer's heaven. Imagine
Wow.
pulling up to site with that bad boy. Every tool you could ever dream of in there. Just ready to get busy and build. Man, fantastic.
Wow, check out that massive drill there.
Yeah, that big
Ooh.
concrete drill. That's amazing. That's what we needed when we were building Ben Wayne's shed, and we had to put 22mm holes in to hold his shed down. A big DeWalt like that would have been fantastic. Here we are, we've got pack out boxes, and speaking about packing out, let's pack out of here, Mikey, and go and check out the next stage.
All right, let's go.
Ratchet pruners, they work on a ratchet system.
Wow.
Oh, right. So taking a lot less force to cut than...
That's right. Yeah.
Right, which must be fantastic for...
With the wrists and
Yes,
on the hands.
yeah, and especially for as people get older, get a bit of arthritis and just don't have that strength that they used to have, but still want to be out in the garden.
That's it.
Yeah,
Nice and
absolutely.
easy.
Yeah, right, so it's what, just a little ratchet system in here.
Ah.
Yeah, that's really smart. So you've got the little Power Pro pulley ratchet pruners. That's fantastic. And how much do one of those go for? $65.
That's a deal. Save your wrists.
Save your wrists, and a good set of little pruners, just so handy. When I'm at home in the garden, I just have a little sheath, and I have my set in there, walk around, and you can just prune things as you go. And what are these big bad boys here?
They work on the same principle. They've got a ratchet or a straight cut, and you've got the long reach.
Oh, look at
Wow.
that. So you're really being able to prune all your fruit trees, which, as they say, prune in June. So we're coming up to a good pruning season.
And boom.
And look at that.
Wow.
That's really good. That's amazing, the size of it. And
All right.
yeah, they are. They're really well made, but they're still really light. Got all your different sizes. Yeah.
Yeah, nice stuff.
Awesome. That's really fantastic.
Thank
Thank you. We've just been wandering down, come past the tool shed.
Now we're here at Hikoki. They got a couple deals going on, lots of tools. Come check it out.
Come check that out, but also come along here, and something's caught my eye, something you might not know about me. I did a few years dairy farming, milking it, absolutely loved it, and we had a system like this where you go up, cup your cows. Oh, I can't do it one-handed, but what it did was once the cows had milked out, it would automatically pull it off the cow, and then the cow would get released and come out. So really smart system there.
Wow.
And then what you'd do is you'd cup those up to this once you're finished, and the whole system would clean itself. So
Wow.
just, they're the backbone of New Zealand dairy farmers, keeping the economy cranking, getting up early, working hard, and it's just really cool seeing all this innovation here to make their life a bit easier.
That's making it more efficient and easier for future generations.
Beautiful. Look at that cow. Have you ever seen such a happy cow? I have. Cows are loving life out there in the paddock, just eating that fresh grass and creating that beautiful moo juice that I know my kids at home love to drink. Speaking about backbones of the New Zealand economy is forestry. They're growing trees, sequestering carbon, and creating a lot of jobs and a lot of beautiful stuff for New Zealand and the rest of the world. So let's go in and see what's new in forestry.
Let's go.
Whoa, the robots are coming.
AI is taking over.
I'm not really sure what's going on here, but the robots, they're coming.
That's it. This machine seems to be able to drive in circles expertly.
That's it, because what you want to do is you don't want your trees getting stale, so you've got to drive them around in circles to
So
aerate them and get sun on every side. G'day, I'm here with Will. Will, my name's Mark, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Will's doing God's work here, saving the Kiwis. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so work on a few different projects. Basically trying to build the Kiwi population throughout the North Island. We're here today with Tia, so I've got my dog in the crate over there. She's a Kiwi conservation dog. Yeah, just that's sort of what we do for work. Just go around finding birds and trying to build those populations. Yeah.
Fantastic. I used to do a lot of work with Thames Coast Kiwi Care up on the Thames Coast, obviously, and they had a population of kiwi there that started out as 30 about 15 years ago, and with extensive trapping, dog evasion training, and all of that, they're up to about 130 kiwis now. So it's just fantastic.
It's pretty incredible, and it just shows that people that live on those fringes of the bush, or they have bush on their property, that they think that kiwi might be there. It's really important to get your dog kiwi aversion trained, and also, so one of the projects we do work on, we released 60 kiwi in 2005, along with another about 300, and now the population's 2,500, so they do grow pretty quick.
Yeah, fantastic. Because once a kiwi's is it 1.5 kgs?
It's about 1 kilo. It's considered stoat proof, so stoats kill 6 out of every 10 birds. And they really focusing on the chicks, which means that there's no birds they don't grow up to lay their own eggs, and the population sort of stops at the adults. And then you have ferrets and dogs, which take out the breeding population, and it's sort of getting hammered from both ends. So,
Yep, so just really important. We'll pop around a few other places today. There's Trappinator, Good Nature Traps, and a lot of companies that are selling traps that you can do your part, but you can also get in behind somebody like Save the Kiwi, donate some money or your time and really help this cause. And obviously it helps kiwi, but what I saw with Thames Coast Kiwi Care was it helped the whole bush, it helped all the insects, it helped all the other little birds. So it's just helping everything in New Zealand.
Yeah, so kiwi is sort of considered an umbrella species, so it's like one of our most popular birds, obviously our national icon, so it generates a lot of support and funding, but all the stuff we do for kiwi helps every other species in the bush. So.
Phenomenal the amount of work that these dogs get put into, but if you don't have a tracker on a kiwi, it's so hard to find them because they have their burrows underground, and they don't always use the same burrow. They often have several different burrows depending on how far they've wandered during the night feeding. So to have a dog like this, it's going to be able to come along, sniff it out, get to it, and then point to where you are. And what's important about this is with Thames Coast Kiwi Care, they had Operation Nest Egg, where they would take the eggs off the kiwis and take them to a predator-free island, and then those kiwi would get to grow up safe with no predators around, and when they were over a kg, they'd come back to the mainland and be part of that breeding population going forward. So just fantastic. Oh, what a good dog. No, fantastic. Thank you so much for the work you guys are doing out there.
So most people building sheds love to keep their classic cars in it, and check this one out here, an old Ford.
V8 Ford, absolutely immaculate condition. Beautiful. And beautiful. And as Mikey says, you want to have a shed to keep in your cars in, keep them out of the weather, work on them, drink beers with them, just
hang
have a good time.
Them.
And that leads us on to the tools you'll need to build a shed. And you know the saying, me and Makita, Makita and me. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Demo of his
electric chainsaw, it looks like.
Yeah, a little top-handled electric chainsaw, which are fantastic. Especially if you're building pole barns and you're just doing a little bit of checking out and a little bit of cutting. A little electric saw is a really handy tool for that. We've got a little electric at home, and yeah, they're really good. They
nice and quiet, nice and easy to handle.
Yeah.
You can get finer cuts, be a bit more precise with them.
Yeah, good for pruning trees because they're lighter than a petrol. So yeah, fantastic. Let's go inside and check all of this out.
Right, if you go shed, you probably got some gardens and they probably need a bit of pruning. So here we go, hedge trimmers, weed eaters, keeping everything looking good, all running on the Makita batteries.
Yeah, it's one of the real fantastic things with Makita. They do have 2 battery ranges, but their normal range, you just have every single tool you'd ever need, from building your shed to then once it's done, as Mike says, to maintaining it, maintaining your garden. I'm a Makita man through and through. I love it. Everything's Makita. But if there's another tool brand out there that wants to shower me with other tools, I'd be willing to change sides. Here's something that if you're just starting out in the world of tools is a really good buy. $17.59, and you got impact driver, torch, drill,
bag, skilly. It's a classic starter kit. Got your reciprocating saw.
You got everything, and then you can always add on to it as you go and get more and more tools. But this is a way just to get everything you need to really be started out in the tool game. And you know, you got to have some groovy beats on the job site, keeping everybody grooving, having
Makita
a good
does
time.
it all. Wireless stereos, DJ systems, Makita, everything.
And they've stacked them up here, so you know you could have the whole club, I was going to say, but it's actually the whole work site pumping, spinning some beats. Fantastic. It's really fantastic now. Everything's going battery, where for a while you still had to have your petrol powered things and your cables. Everything's gone to battery now, so you can run dual batteries and things like this. Concrete cutting saw, and they've just got everything. They've got paddle mixers, vacuums, just everything you could ever need, but all battery operated, which just really makes life a lot easier. Here we go, Shane G, our operations manager. You might not know this, but he's into surfing and into shaping his own boards. So I imagine a tool like this would be really helpful for him to shape all those surfboards so he can get out there and catch a few more waves. You'll be alright.
Alright, here we got the step up from what we're looking at before. This is the ultimate 40 volt max brushless kit. Here we got everything and more.
Oh, we've got dual battery charging.
A rotary hammer.
A blower. These little blowers are an interesting tool. I haven't got one yet, but I've been keeping my eye out. They're like a little compressor, but just battery operated. Fantastic. So this is the 40 volt stuff. So you have 18 volt, and then they've now come out with 40 volt. And I hear good things. They're more powerful and have a slightly longer battery life. But overall, you just want to, if I was starting from scratch, I would probably start at 40 volt. But because I'm already an 18 volt man, I'll just stick with that. Our digger driver Roy, I was talking to him the other day and he was after one of these. So this is an electric greaser for greasing up your diggers, tractors, feed out wagons, just anything that has grease points that you need to keep greased up. So you just hook this up, put your grease canister in, and it's just easy sailing from there out. So yeah, really interesting tool. That
making life just a bit easier for you.
Yep, that's it. And just more efficient, you know, time is money, so it's just efficiency. So it's cool that Makita do everything from your home DIY, your basics, up to your pro level tools. So, you know, definitely come check them out. Tell them Mark sent you.
That's it.
Here we are at Mass Sport. Really fantastic company, and when you check this out, the president, I've actually brought myself one of these for at home. We live on quite a steep property, so the South Drive is just so good. The orchard we've got at home, really steep, and this thing just makes light work of it. So
that's really heavy duty, really powerful.
Yeah,
they can cut through it all.
Cut through it all. Big cutting bodies, aluminium chassis. And, you know, just as New Zealand as a chippy sandwich. But, you know, Field Days, it's a big area, and I'm getting pretty tired doing all this walking around. So I've talked to the guys, and they said, oh, you can just borrow one of the ride-ons. So I'm going to cruise over to the still shop now, and I'll see you over there. You've come to Field Days, you've taken your hat off, you realise you're looking a bit rough. Pop down to Still and they can give you a haircut.
The sharpest cut in town.
The sharpest cut in town. Talking about sharp cuts, check out all their machinery and tools, all beautiful. We've got a hedge trimmer at home, not like this, we've got a big sized hedge trimmer, but just fantastic, really gets the work done. We've got, what have we got? We've got the hedge trimmer.
There's chainsaws.
We've got the lawnmower and the weed eater all
That's
still, and it's just all really top quality stuff. Oh yeah, and we've got several of the petrol powered
That's,
chainsaws. Must have, you know.
Their battery powered stuff is powerful.
Yeah, it is, and it's just, you can't go wrong.
No.
Here we are. This is probably my pick. If you don't own a single chainsaw, but you want to up your chainsaw game, a chainsaw like this, the MS231, it's just a really good size. It's got enough grunt to do a lot of cutting, but it's not too big and heavy that it's unusable. So if you're doing your own firewooding and that sort of things, a chainsaw this size is really good. If you're more doing fruit tree pruning and things,
Maybe move down to something like that.
Or the 180. I've got a 180 at home, and when I was working in the bush, doing a lot of work for councils and dock, building swing bridges and everything, we used one of these to do a lot of cutting of handrails and things, but also just pruning trees and things back. But a little trick is when you buy it, get them to put the next size bar on it with the slightly bigger chain, and it doesn't get pinched as much if you're cutting a lot of scrub and just sort of clearing out things. And what's good with a little saw like this is it's a bit lighter, so you can really cut all day with it and you're not getting too tired. So, you know, another thing though, if you're getting a chainsaw, get a helmet with a visor, get chaps, wear steel cap boots, be safe, you know. It's just, you know, get the whole pack and you're never going to go wrong. But then if you've been round for a while, you've got all the chainsaws, you're like, what should I buy next? Come and get the Magnum. Look at that, you know. When somebody else is like, oh, check out my chainsaw, you'd be like, is that even a chainsaw? Check out the Magnum. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, lightweight, baby. Like we were talking about before, at home we've got the extension hedge trimmer and a normal hedge trimmer. These are the next model up from what we've got, but really good. Really good if you've got high hedges to prune and things like that. They're just a fantastic tool to have in the shed, and you know, like you've got to have every tool for every job, and you know, sometimes you can make do, but the more tools you have, the easier it is, the safer it is.
More efficient. Just buying on one battery lasts quite a few hours. You can get a lot of work done.
Yep, you certainly can. And then, so you've got that. Obviously, you also need this one here for doing all your hip height pruning and your lower pruning. And as Mike was saying, the same battery works in all of their systems, so you don't have to have too many batteries. Certainly, with the lawnmower, uses a lot of battery, so having a few batteries for the lawnmower if you've got a big lawn is worthwhile. But otherwise, you just charge it up.
Benefit to an electric hedge trimmer too is it's nice and quiet. Here we can see it's 86 decibels, which is around the average loudness of just sitting in car traffic. So pretty quiet.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what, the one behind you, how many decibels is that one, does it say?
Oh, looks like they don't want to tell you how loud their petrol one is.
Yeah, so there's a few things as well. Obviously, petrol's great. If you're out there every day doing it as a job, rain or shine, you're going to have to go petrol because it's going to get wet and it doesn't matter. Where the electric are a bit more sensitive to the rain, but also what I've found is with the petrol, you get a lot more vibration, which is a lot harder, where the battery operated gear is a lot smoother and a lot less of that going on.
Can get the finer cuts and really nail it.
Yeah, and as people used to worry, do they have the power that the petrol had, and more they're just getting more and more powerful and just better and better. And then if you've only got small hedges, maybe you're older or you're just not as strong, they've got these little ones with a smaller battery, because the batteries are actually what weighs quite a lot. So they've just got all the sizes covered, which is really fantastic.
Here Mark has found the chaps we were talking about earlier. keeping your legs safe while you're chainsawing, hedge trimming, even lawn mowing.
Even lawn mowing, when you don't have the catcher on and you're spitting it out, they're really fantastic. Also weed eating, but also maybe you want to spice it up in the bedroom.
Here we are with the weed eaters, and check out this big dog.
It's taller than me, that's a big weed eater.
Yeah, you'll definitely be needing a double shoulder strap for this one, and then you'll just be able to go like that.
Weed eat all day, all night. Fantastic. These are really good. We do have one at home as well, and they're so nice because they're so much quieter than a normal weed eater, and they don't have the same vibration that a weed eater has.
You can really get your lines down with this one, and with the strap, they're so light. They're just like easily able to maneuver.
Yeah, no, they're really fantastic. Well worth getting if you've got a lot of weed eating to do. And like they sell the smaller ones that don't have the double handles, which are fantastic just around the property. Because you're not mixing up two-stroke or anything like that. You just straight battery in there and you're away. Here we are at the AEG power tools, available at Bunnings, and got a lot of fantastic gear.
That's it. Go inside, see what's happening.
Yeah, me and Stan were actually talking about AEG the other day. And they've got a few of the AEG power tools, and they've always been really happy with them, and they seem like they're moving into the market a lot more in New Zealand, being a big player. You got the grease gun actually, that's an interesting there. So that's the grease gun we were talking about earlier at Makita, but half the price for this one. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Boom. A bit of on my dream list is hole borer, boring fence posts at home and things like that, putting up signs at work, a must have for me in the back of the ute. So that's interesting to see that there, really nice one. I like this here, when you're boring a hole and you hit something, your hole borer will grab and that just clicks it and then switches it off so you don't go and break your wrist. So that's interesting.
Running on 2 batteries as well.
Twice the power. Just, a little bit much of a muchness of all your gear, but they look like they've got a huge range. It's quite an interesting tool here. This is like a socket, but a battery operated socket, but at an angle, like with this, you're only going to be able to get it straight in. This you could get up in the side, which must be very handy for mechanics.
Definitely.
Got some good Empire gear here. This is an absolute must-have for your DIYer at home. They're a speed square, super popular in America, but a little bit newer to New Zealand. I've got a steel one, but if you're just DIYing, and what's so good about this is you put it up on your timber and then you run your skill saw up against it and you get a perfectly straight cut every time, and then you can do all your different angles, but just a really good tool to have. We're here at the Cub Cadet stand, so they done all different sorts of lawnmowers, 0 turns, traditional ride-ons.
Yeah, this is actually what Tieki, the golf course, we built 2 sheds for use, and yeah, good quality stuff.
Yeah, no, it is. It's fantastic. We've got a 0 turn mower at work that the boss Brian does all the mowing with, and really fantastic. And I really like these. I would love one for at home, but it's not quite in the price range yet, but it's getting there, Look at that. It often blows me away, and I think other people is, for 5.5G, you could be cruising in style on a little ride-on like this, which is pretty phenomenal, really. If you had a little hitch at the back, you could tow a little trailer around. So yeah, no, fantastic bit of kit there. We're going to pop inside in a second and meet the team and show you the stand so you know where to come. Once you've seen the rest, come and see the best, and we'll talk sheds with you. We're also going to go on an adventure today, and you're going to see what interests me, Mark the Builder. I'm going to show you all sorts of things, and then Mike.
Yeah, we'll look around. I'm studying construction at the moment at AUT, so I'm excited to look around and see what's up.
Yep, so it's going to be going to be exciting, action-packed day. So let's go on through to the main pavilion and check out our stand.
Sweet, let's go.
Here we are, guys. We're at our awesome big stand. As you can see, We're inside, out of the rain, in the warmth, so come on in, meet the team. We've got Bronick, Glenn and Jason doing sales, and then we'll have me and Mike and a few of the other characters that you've seen around on the stand. So come in, talk sheds, either just come say hello or come in and we can talk deals, talk about what we can do for you, and you can have a look at all our awesome photos of everything that we've done for customers in the past. We've been building sheds nearly 20 years now, so we've got a shed load of experience doing this, so come in and see what we've done for other people.
Awesome, we're here with Kev. He's a famous old face from Waikato Sheds. Tons of these cool sheds. Should we come around the back, Kev? And we just want to point out, Kev's no longer with us. He's with Duncan Equine, so he's running the show there. But whilst Kev and I work together doing sales, this one here he really revolutionised the lining and the architectural style of sheds. So this one here, there's also the Killen, the 420 square metre shed as well. I can't quite pick it on here. Another great, very popular shed, so great to have it. But if you need any rail fencing, equine fencing, Kev is our man.
Yeah, so we'll just have a little wander around in here and see what cool things are going on.
Yeah, let's go.
Come for a wander with us and we'll see. Absolutely phenomenal, the size of the drones that they're coming out with now. In the future we'll probably be lifting sheds with drones.
Sharing sheep.
Sharing sheep with them, sure. This is an interesting thing here. These guys are industrial flooring and coating. So once you've built a shed with us, you could talk to a company like this.
That's it.
And you could
to explain what we've got going on here?
Sure, so the gentleman's quite right. We supply a range of industrial coatings. Mostly ours are polyurethanes versus epoxies. Polyurethane has a little bit more flexibility in it and also has the ability to be UV stable. So it won't shift colour over time being exposed to sunlight. We do a range from a basic roll coat, which is standing on right there, right through to self-levelling polyurethanes here and also polyurethane cements, which are incredibly hard wearing.
Yeah, fantastic.
Wow.
And
nice.
so can they only go on a brand new concrete floor?
No, we can go onto existing concrete floors as well.
Okay.
And full hygiene standards, so if you're converting your shed into honey processing or whatever it might be, come and have a chat and we can certainly sort that out for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's a really good product for the shed clients we've got out there, so come and check them out, and they're only a couple of doors down from our stand here at Field Days. Cheers, mate.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
See you later.
See you.
We are talking a little about deferred grazing and the kind of things that can do for farm systems. So deferred grazing it's a pretty old technique, but we've been refining it. Effectively, it's a way to move feed from that end of spring where things are growing really fast and into other parts of the year. We could do that by making silage or something else. But those are costly and have environmental issues that go on there. So one of the things that we're doing is just locking it up at very specific times of the year so that it allows reseeding of the grasses and the clovers that are there, and deferring the grazing of it till later on. So we'd normally lock it up just before the ryegrass is about to set seed, and so that's what's through late October, maybe early November, and then we'll come back to that after that seed is developed and ripened and it's going back into the ground, and it gives that pasture a nice boost, reinvigorating it and getting it to grow. There's a lot of other really interesting science that goes on in the background there as well. Over that time, because it grows up quite tall, it's harvesting a lot of sunlight, puts a whole heap of feed reserves back into the roots of the grass, and when it's in the roots, it can then handle multiple grazings later on. Because what we're finding that with multiple stresses like insect pests and grazing and droughts and all of those other things that we are pushing on grass, it slowly reduces its resilience to anything else.
Right, so it's just about strengthening like the root mass under the soil and letting it be able to grow more, essentially.
Yeah, very much.
And I imagine a lot of farmers where they traditionally grow your paddock out, cut it for silage, let it grow again. In this sort of system, they might be worried thinking, I'm going to lose being able to cut that grass twice. But what you're saying is you're actually saving yourself the money from not having to cut the grass, but you're also saving money on not having to reseed a whole paddock. And as you say, it's storing that energy in the ground and in the root stock. So once it does get eaten off, you're going to have another crop of grass come through quicker. So it's it really makes sense. And it's this is regenerative agriculture.
That's not the term that we're using for this, because it doesn't have to be. We're actually using this as part of a normal system, but it is very much underpinning some of the things that we're seeing in our regen space as well. So that some of the work that we're doing in the regenerative space, where we are looking after the soil and developing the roots and seeing what's happening underground, because regen very much is a soil-based concept. This is really strongly aligned with that. So. Pretty positive.
That is.
There's
Awesome.
a lot of really interesting science there that we still don't know, and so one of the cool things we've got going at the moment, I don't think there's any photos of this here, but we've got some really cool clear tubes that run underneath the ground through where the roots are, and we've got this real trick camera that we stick down there, and it takes photos of the roots, and we can compare the roots from a whole heap of different types of grazing management and see what's happening, so we can start to understand what's going on below ground.
Yeah.
Because before we'd have to dig it up and measure things, and that's it. You can't do it again. Because now we're starting to see some differences.
Which is really going to give you good resilience if you've got a bigger, better root stock, that when the ground dries out, your roots are deeper, so they're going to be able to tap into water that's stored further down. It seems like a really good system, and it's really exciting to see how this goes over the next few years for you guys. Thanks so much for your time.
No worries.
Thank you.
So what are you guys all about?
So I work for Effie Milk, so we do dairy farm automation, for the cow sheds. So we've been around since the early 1970s. We were the first company to actually invent first company to start monitoring electronically heat detection. So we invented the pedometer. We've been doing that ever since. We're also the first company, so we created the milk meter. And we're one of 3 companies worldwide that have got this rating. So basically, we do everything in shed. So we do a milk meter which will measure yield and conductivity. So conductivity is going to give you an indication if she's got mastitis. We also have AffiLab that can be clicked on, so that actually gives you fat and protein. So it's basically a herd test every day. Not a lot of them in New Zealand because farmers using.
And it's more than a herd test, because it's not just, you're not testing your whole batch of milk at the end, you're testing each animal.
Each individual cow, that's right. And all of that feeds into our AffiFarm software, so you get a notification straight away what your cows are producing.
I did a couple of years, about 10 years ago, dairy farming, and our cows all had the collars, and it was phenomenal. You just put their numbers in and they'd draft out if you had a lame cow, say, and then when it came to them being on heat, every day it would draft all the cows out, and as you're saying, it just works out if a cow's been more active, because all the other cows are bulling and riding it, it's moving around more, so it's more active, they get drafted out. You then do a few visual checks and you can put them up for AI, and just a much more efficient system, and it cuts out human error, so it's just fantastic. And you're pretty much seeing every farm has these on it now.
The cow wearables has grown huge, and that's exactly right. So our Affi collar does that. So what it does is it measures the cow's normal. What we measure: rumination, feeding time, eating time. We can do heat stress, but obviously that activity a lot of guys are looking at for mating. So it'll just basically draft out those cows. It picks up a lot of silent heats that a lot of farmers wouldn't see. And quite often, interestingly enough, farmers, it's picking cows that they either wouldn't have put up or would have put up later or earlier. So, but the biggest thing for farmers is it helps take a labour unit out, or just instead of having to stand on the platform for 3-4 hours every day drafting those cows, you can turn up at the shed, the cows are drafted.
Well, and we didn't have to go to the paddock and watch who was bulling and try to write tag numbers down. It just did it all for you. So it's a really awesome product. So definitely pop down. And what was your name?
So I'm Marty. Come have a chat to me about Affi milk, Affi collars.
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Appreciate your time. Thanks.
Facing me.
Oh, not as pretty.
I got a face.
This is the face we want. Here we are. What's good? Oh, my Mike's good, eh? You're a beautiful dog. Look at these dogs. This is a puppy in training. He's out there searching for, I guess, any pests coming into New Zealand.
Biosecurity risks.
Yeah, biosecurity risks. Yeah, yeah, just everything.
Not quite trained yet.
No, just learning the ropes.
Next month, eh?
For the dog being here today, getting used to having lots of people around them. But yeah, as we know with kiwi fruit and bees and just so many different pests that can get into New Zealand and really upset our precious ecosystem, this is really amazing work. So, you know, definitely come down, pet a dog, bring the kids down. It's fantastic. G'day, we're here with IHC and they're a charity doing fantastic work in the rural sector. I'm here with Linda.
Hi everyone. We'd love to see the farmers out there come and visit us, and it'll be just great. Come and please your car.
Yep, come on down. You can give a donation or sign up to give a monthly or weekly donation, but also just find out about the great work that they're doing. Also, you'll see a lot of people around with their pink sticks, so you can come down and get one of these or just pop in a donation into there to help them do that fantastic work. So they're just in the main pavilion over the road from us at Waikato Shed.
So just in the foyer.
The foyer here.
Yeah,
so
we'd love to see you.
Pop on down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, we're over here in the Fonterra shed just by the pavilion, and we can see here a little sign talking about how they're cutting their emissions and switching from coal to something more sustainable by 2037.
Beautiful. A lot going on here. Definitely good spot to come to if you've got kids at the field days. They've got little car races going on. They've got the big milk tanker to get a photo with, games to play, just all sorts of things. And I mean, Fonterra, absolute backbone in New Zealand, dairy farming. So yeah, fantastic.
If you're part of that backbone, you can enter the shareholder lounge for a bit of a refreshment and a break here today at Field Days.
Yeah, and a chat about the season to come. Definitely. So it's, exciting times. All right, you sound like you're chatty.
Hey guys, how are we?
Yeah, we're good. So we're here with the AEG guys.
Yeah, hey man, I'm Baden. What was your name?
Baden, Mark.
G'day,
and this
Mark.
is Michael.
Hey Michael, good to see you, man.
From Waikato Sheds.
Oh, awesome.
Build sheds all over the Waikato, sell kit sets all through New Zealand.
Excellent,
and,
excellent.
A couple of our shed builders use your guys' tools and
Brilliant.
they're really happy with them.
Awesome,
so,
awesome.
You guys got some good deals going on?
We've got some fantastic deals. We've set this up specifically for the agricultural market. There's this really interesting merge of that construction building trade and farming, right? So we've got offers perfect for both of those markets. But yeah, man, can we show you some stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. All right, let's go. Come on. The good thing about coming to Field Days is that we can actually get customers to be hands-on with tools, right? So we can try them before they buy. So if you're okay with it, I'm going to hook you up with some safety gear, whack some glasses on you, and then and we'll get you on one of our fusion drills, man. So this thing is super powerful. So
cool.
Let me just find out where it is. Yep.
Yeah, he's right on this. When you're going and looking at tools, when you know a brand, that's fine. You can buy with confidence. But if you haven't used it before, there's nothing better than getting hands-on and actually having having a feel of it. So this is awesome.
You got it. So AEG is a relatively new brand to the New Zealand market, and so compared to our biggest competitors, people don't really know us so well. And we feel that the easiest way for people to get to know us is to get their hands on a drill. So what I'm going to ask you to do, man, is just get this and run it through that strainer post there. Awesome. This is an example that is very commonplace on the New Zealand farms, right? Give it a spirit, man.
Yeah, just beautiful.
How good does that go?
Yeah, it's just like butter going through that.
Yes.
Which is, that's a nice thick 200 SED post.
That's it.
So just being able to put that through, hang a gate on that was fantastic. Good torque, and with the handle there, just not too much torque, but fits really nicely in the hand and feels really nicely balanced. And
brilliant.
Nice big 6 amp hour battery on there, fantastic.
You got it, man, you got it.
And obviously, do you just have one battery for all your range?
Well, we have a common platform is another way of saying that. So the batteries that fit on our drills and circular saws, impact drivers, they also fit on a lot of our garden products as well.
Fantastic.
So secateurs, hedge trimmers, lawn mowers. So yeah, look, we dialed in like most of the others as well, man.
No, that's
really cool.
awesome. Yeah, definitely come down. AEG's just on the main street when you come in, so it's going to be one of the first tool brands you see. Definitely pop in, get your hands on it, talk to the knowledgeable staff, and
go.
check it all out. Cheers, mate.
Nice talking to you, Mark.
Thank you.
Enjoy, man. Thanks, guys.
We're down here at the Ryobi tent with, what was your name?
Isaac.
Isaac, good to meet you.
See you, mate.
With Ryobi, what have you guys got going on here?
Just some real good field days deals.
Nice, nice. So Ryobi's might be a bit of a newer brand to some people. You guys been around quite a while, or?
Yeah, a real long time. I mean, our current battery system, the 1+ system at 18 volt, has been 27 years.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah.
Okay, so got a lot of scope in it. So obviously I can see you guys do all your hedge trimming, lawn mowing and all of that, as well as all the power tools that you'd need to build a shed. And so are you selling everything's industrial, or it's a bit of both? So
we're a DIY brand. So
okay.
Yeah, we're scoped below your trade brands like Makita, AEG and DeWalt. And we're priced accordingly, but so our warranty is also DIY, so we have a replacement warranty rather than a repair warranty.
Which is perfect. So we sell a lot of kit sets to clients all over New Zealand. So this would be a really good brand where you're going to be able to buy it, build your shed with it, and then have it just to do repairs around home. But also, as you say, because you've got the one battery system, you're going to be able to add a lawnmower to it, a weed eater, a hedge trimmer, or whatever you need.
Over 200 tools to use the battery.
Wow.
Now.
Yeah. No, that's phenomenal. Oh, cheers, Isaac.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you very much.
Good to meet you.
Right, we're here at the grow tent, and behind us we got cherry picker and what looks to be some things growing, so give that a look at.
Kiwi fruit orchards, pretty big business in New Zealand, especially through like the Bay of Plenty, Katikati, all those ways. And we've built a lot of sheds there, a lot of implement sheds for people, a lot of good people down there doing good things. So let's have a look at all of this. Yeah, nice cherry picker.
Yeah,
she's beautiful, all terrain, as you can see by those mud tyres. And a really nice little basket in that. You'd feel nice and safe up there.
Yeah, they're good machines. We did a course using these, and really easy, super safe.
So they're fantastic. And this is really cool what they've set up here is big frost and wind protection set up, with all the new vines starting to grow up and produce that beautiful golden kiwi fruit, green kiwi fruits. And one of my favourite is the new red kiwi fruits that they've cross-pollinated with strawberries. Mwah! Delicious and nutritious. So what they do with these is they grow the kiwi fruit up, and then they would grow them along these, and as they start to put runners out, they train them up so you can have more and more runners out, more fruit hanging down. Back when I was doing a bit of beekeeping, we used to pollinate a lot of kiwi fruit orchards, and I know gold pollinate easier than green, but what you have is male and female plants. So usually you'd have sort of a few rows of females, then a row of males, and the bee will go to a male plant, pick up a little bit of pollen, then land on a female plant, and that's how you end up with your fruit that's been I forget the word, pollinated, and you get your fruit setting. So really cool and really big industry in New Zealand, so fantastic.
Alright, we're in the Zespri tent, and it is filled with activities for kids to do. We got bikes here where you can cycle and make your own smoothie. Very cool.
Very cool. And then we've got a few other games down the other side, and then they're selling some products, and also they've got some free taste tests there, so I might mosey on over and get myself a little juice to try. But definitely worth coming down, and especially if you've got kids at field days, because it's so full on and big, it's really good to have these spots where you can come, they're entertained, and you can have a bit of a breather. So good on you, Zespri, for having this awesome setup. Beautiful, made with human power on those bikes that you just saw. A beautiful Zespri treat, and this has got those strawberry infused kiwi fruit I was talking about before. Really yum, so definitely pop down and have a go.
We're here at Davey talking to...
Davey Water Pumps talking to Sonny Bill Williams.
Sonny Bill Williams in the
The absolute legend himself.
If you need a pump, see Davey Water Pumps. If you need a shed, see Waikato Shed Company.
That's
the best sheds in the country by far. Right, give him 100.
Yeah. Cut that.
So what's your jingle? Because I know their jingle. Who can total span? You got one?
We don't have a jingle. See the rest.
Right.
Deal with the best.
Well, what we going? There you go. See the best.
See the rest. Deal with the
come
best.
Come on, my bro. You need to get your beep together. Come on, man. So, what is it?
See the rest, deal with the best.
See the rest, deal with the best. That's Waikato Sheds.
Hey.
Cheers, my brother.
Cheers, thank you. We're here with the absolute legends in New Zealand Fire Service, and they've got a little competition going. You do 25 steps and you get a bucket hat with one of the air breathing tanks on the back, you know, and these guys, they're gearing up and getting all in there, saving lives, so fantastic.
That's it, moving around with all that heavy equipment, you know.
Yeah, so no, it's really cool to see.
Here we go, common sight at the farm, a classic bonfire, all natural things burning.
Yeah, there's not as much steel as you'd often see on a fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously...
Where's the Waratahs?
I seen a ute tray on one the other day. Not ideal, but remember, dial before you light. Oh, we've got our legend coming up here.
Boom.
Dave, how are you?
I am good, thank you very much. Yourselves?
Yeah, we're very well.
Thank you.
Look, he's hooking us up a Can I Light fire cap. So
Even one for the port worker.
the cameraman. So that's what we've got going on here. Dial up, make sure you're allowed to light your fire beforehand.
That's correct. Make sure you've got a permit if you need a permit, and the items that you're burning are allowed to be burnt, like the gas cylinders.
Yep. No, they'll go bang.
Yeah, that's when it all goes south really, really quick.
Yeah. No
Car
tyres.
tires, chemical containers, another big no-no, because once it starts to burn,
yes,
it reacts, and then you've got all sorts of poisons, and it's not maybe you, but if it's going downwind,
yes,
your poor neighbours, and then you find up there phoning the guys down the road there, the St John's.
Yep.
It does happen.
Yep, definitely.
So
and
you've
all
got to be
that
really
sort of
careful.
Stuff, you can either recycle it or take it to where it's meant to be dealt with safely and get it done.
Exactly.
Because most of our firemen and firewomen in New Zealand are all volunteers. So, you know, think about that before you light a fire that might get out of control. You're going to make them have to come down on their weekend and do work, where if you just ring up first and have a think about it before you light your fire.
And if you do light your fire and you think it's going out of control, the minute you think it's going out of control, call us.
Yes.
Because if you leave it too long, then we don't have a little fire, we have a big problem, and we're there for a lot longer.
Yes.
So it's better to, if you're in doubt, time to call.
Yep, definitely. That's great advice. Cheers, thank you for all your hard work out there, mate.
You take care.
Cheers, mate. We're here outside the St John's tent. Great place if you need to do a first aid course for work. You can do them through St John's, which helps the ambulance service, because they're non-funded by the New Zealand government. It's all on fundraising for them. So, yeah, come on down. But yeah, you can do first aid courses through them, buy first aid boxes and everything. Just come down and meet the friendly staff. We're here with Zelda.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Are you having a good day at Field Days?
Yes, I'm loving it.
Awesome. Well, I'm a bit worried my hearing might be on the decline, all the hard power tools and things. Can we do a free hearing test?
You can do a free hearing test, and if you do have anything for hard hearing and you've worked in environment that you struggle, like engineering, you can you get it through ICC.
Okay. Oh, awesome.
So then you can basically, ICC will cover the full cost of your hearing.
Yeah, cool.
So, yep.
Okay.
All right, let's go check. Hearing test.
All right, so show us what we need to do.
This is just a basic hearing test.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you do a more in-depth hearing test, we do it inside the bus.
Okay.
So this is just a basic one.
So if I pass this one, I'm all right.
If you pass this one, you're pretty good.
All right.
So,
a red.
A red.
Yeah.
So all that means is let's investigate further.
This is the world first. It's a little hearing aid. It's rechargeable. If you can drop it in the water, you can drop it in a puddle. You can it'll go down to 50, about that deep.
Yeah.
But it'll float, as you can see. You can have a shower accidentally. If you're sweating on the farm, you can use a hearing aid.
Out in the rain.
Out in the rain. That's what a lot of farmers worry about. I'm going to lose the thing in the rain. And that isn't like our top rate. You know, that's just $400 added on if you buy them. And we do subscriptions. So if you pay $1 a day or $3 a day, you get the world's first waterproof hearing aid, and it's $3 a day.
Yeah,
and if you don't like them, you drop them back.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool. All right, so can I fill out that form and do the next
You
step?
certainly can. I'll get you going. Okay, so she's finished, so we don't have to be quiet. So come on in.
Hello, Maureen. How are you? G'day, mate.
That's Mark, that's Maureen.
Oh,
that's
hello.
Cameraman.
Mark,
Yes.
it's quite straightforward.
Okay.
We're testing both ears separately, starting with the right ear first. Test takes a couple of minutes.
Awesome.
Okay. These are quite heavy and they're quite firm.
Okay.
This is the right hand side. So just get comfortable with those, and I'll close the door in a moment. We'll just get you set up.
Come on down, Mark.
Yep.
This is Zay. She's an audiologist, and she'll unpack that for you and tell you all about it. So
Awesome, Zay. Thank you very much.
How did you find that?
Yeah, it was good. It was sort of a little bit nerve-wracking, like any test. You're like, I want to pass.
Yeah, definitely.
But you can only hear what you can hear.
Yeah. Across the top we have the different sounds that you would have heard during the test, going
Yes.
from low pitches to high pitches, so it goes do-do-do-do-do. And then quiet volume to loud volume.
Yeah.
These symbols here represent the quieter sound that you responded to, and basically the further down the page you are, the worse your hearing is.
No, that's really good, and I mean it just reinforces to me, keep wearing the earmuffs
Yes,
all the
yes,
time.
definitely,
You know,
yeah.
really protect it, because it is that sort of thing that you can lose it.
Yeah.
So just protect what I've got, and that's really good, and it's nice to have that reassurance that it is okay.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Yeah, so definitely wear hearing protection as much as possible, because once you lose it, it doesn't really come back.
Yeah.
If you're someone who likes to listen to loud music, try to limit how long each day that you're listening to it, and just kind of the volume that you're listening to.
Awesome.
Yeah, great.
Okay, thank you so much.
That's all right.
Would you have a look at this? You got to crane your neck up to look at this crane. 46 metres in the air. You could use it as a high diving platform or to build one of our beautiful sheds. Absolutely fantastic. If you've got something that's that big, we can build a shed to house it, but also you could use it to build the shed. It's fantastic bit of kit, that. It's crazy how high up in the sky it is up there. I'm surprised it's not got snow on it. G'day, we're here at Wraps and More getting lunch, and I'm going with a lamb wrap and a can of Coke to get a bit of that sugar in me to keep me juiced up for the afternoon. You got to allow quite a bit of time to get your order in, because everybody's very busy at lunchtime. Fantastic. Wraps and More. 2 days in a row I've come here and I haven't been let down. Had the lamb wrap, got a can of fizzy in there, keep the diabetes at bay, so absolutely fantastic. Highly suggested, but there's just so many good food options here at Field Days, it's really a must do.
Alright, lucky we're here with Brian Insole, founder of the Waikato Shed Company. We've been doing the Field Days for, it's been 19 years now, Brian.
Long time, yeah. Well, I'm over the Field Days. I don't really want to be here anymore, but I had a purchase in mind, so I've got that sorted. But yeah, no, it's good to see the team here and representing Waikato Sheds in the same spot as always. So we're easy to find, and we get, quite a few of our clients call in just to say hello, which is always nice to see, and just catch up with them. Yeah.
Yeah, we had Mr. Silcock, this shed here from 18, 19 years ago. He called in to say hi, and it is nice to see our clients coming back round. And one of the things we discussed is, they had an issue with the door because a tractor drove through it and a gutter with a cyclone, but we were always there to fix them. So we can't maintain any shed, but if you buy a shed from us, we'll always be there to maintain it and help you out with it. All right, well, we better let Brian escape the traffic and get away from Field Days. What did it take, an hour and a half to get in today?
Took an hour from Martangi to go under the motorway. Luckily, I had my Kindle with me in preparation, and I read a couple of chapters as I went, so it wasn't all lost.
That's it. All right, cool. Well, let's see what we can find on the next stands. And thanks, Brian.
Enjoy it. Enjoy. It's from Europe. Beautiful. Got a cheese selection going on here. Let's have a look.
Hey, so this is Enjoy, it's from Europe, and we're showcasing great European products, and these foods have three things in common. One, they're delicious. Two, they're European. And three, they're geographical indications. Whoa! And what is that? Well, the best known example of a geographical indication is champagne, which can only be called champagne when it is made in Champagne, the region in France.
Interesting.
And that's the same with all of these products here, with the Howder and the Edam, and the oils over there as well. So that's what we're doing. We're showcasing these great foods as a way to start the conversation about the European. Oh, here we go. And we've got some olives here too from Kalamata. Oh yes, and there are some gherkins too. I see.
And where are the gherkins from?
Germany.
Right.
Germany. Yes, exactly.
Beautiful.
So. This is also all about the free trade agreement that's just gone live between the European Union and New Zealand. So that's delivered immediate wins for New Zealand, for New Zealand horticulture in particular. And it'll also deliver wins for other primary sectors, which is important here at Field Days. And we reckon it'll also be great for European investment, to drive European investment into New Zealand, particularly in agri-tech, green tech, like infrastructure, say offshore wind.
Oh, yes.
So that's why, and so we reckon that the free trade agreement will deliver great win-wins for both Europe and New Zealand.
Oh, fantastic.
That's why we're here.
And a tasty treat for us.
And a tasty treat for you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming by our stand.
Awesome.
Really appreciate it.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here at Vertical Horizons, where me and Mikey have done a couple of courses. Yep. Absolutely great providers. So pop down if you need to do a bit of upskilling, or you need you guys all health and safetied up with your vertical courses, scissor lifts and whatnot else, knuckle booms and things like that.
Heights, boom.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh, we're very well, thanks.
That's good.
Me and Mike have done a few courses through you guys.
Oh, fantastic, yeah.
What courses do you guys offer?
So we offer 140 plus courses, but our predominant ones, our most popular ones, are your health and safety, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah, your MEWP.
Yeah, we've done that.
Working at heights.
Yes, yep.
Confined
Tick,
space
tick.
and gas testing.
Ooh.
And obviously first aid.
Yes, awesome.
But a lengthy plethora of courses. So
Cool.
we currently have our free trade programs, which are free to all New Zealanders and employees, which is fantastic for businesses.
Yes.
So we have our rural health and safety, we have our rural primary industry courses, which covers like quad bikes, LUVs, tractors, and all of that. And we're also just trying to push the chemical handling on farms.
Oh, awesome. And you guys are based through the whole of New Zealand, or just
Yes,
the
we are
Waikato?
nationwide.
Okay.
So our head office is over in Tauranga, but we have a site in Te Rapa in Hamilton.
Awesome. Oh, I'll pop over and have a chat to them if you need to upskill and do some courses.
Yeah, we're here all week.
Yeah, have a look online. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
So the government's thinking of changing the rules. It's GE-free now, and the markets are saying they want GE-free. I mean, that figure that I'm giving out to the farmers all over the world, global market growth in double figures, in our markets like China and India. So whatever we do with the genetic engineering, it's great for medicine, use it for marker-assisted breeding, use it in research, but we've got to keep our food GE-free, because that's what the consumers are wanting.
And obviously if we change it, we can't decide to change in another 10 years. It's sort of a one chance at this.
Well, we need to moderate. In a way that what the government's saying is, well, no, bring in the GE. There's better ways to solve some of the problems. That's why the organic farmers and the agroecology science. So science is showing us that we've got better ways to address the climate issues. Science is also showing us that we've got to regulate new technology. So to find the middle path for New Zealand, we've got GE-free now. Well, let's keep the GE-free policy. Let's market ourselves. I mean, Fonterra is using the non-GMO brand marketing in America. May I have a look?
Yeah.
Excuse me, do you mind moving a little bit aside for 5 minutes? That is Fonterra in America. They use this to promote New Zealand milk in America. But a lot of farmers don't know that.
No.
And a lot of farmers don't know that this is the annual growth around the world, almost 12%, in India, in China, the demand for non-GMO is what people are wanting. So we've got to make sure that we don't throw that away if GE is used in any way.
Yes.
And, and I'm not against the science, I'm not against technology, but we've got to find a middle path to keep the GE-free benefit for New Zealand. So that's what it says here. Keep it natural. It says consumers want natural, non-GMO organic food. It's New Zealand's GE-free export advantage.
Yes, and that's the big one. It's our advantage. It's something that we can keep on building on that sets us apart from the rest of the world. And as say, if they're using that in America to show that, hey, this is something different from what the milk they could buy off their own farmers is, it just seems like a win-win to keep on pushing that.
And that's what we've got to do. We've got to find a middle path. I know farmers are under the pressure to say, oh, you've got to have GE ryegrass to solve it. Well, actually, there's conventional ryegrass that isn't GE that can solve, reduce emissions.
Yeah.
There's lots of things that it can do that are not technological products, but systems change, smarter ways of farming. And we've got to be smart. So let's accept genetic engineering in the lab. Let's use it for medicine. Let's use it for things like marker-assisted breeding, where you find a ram and a sheep that have got the genes you want, and then you make them.
Yes.
But you don't actually genetically engineer them.
No.
And there's been a lot of cruel experiments in New Zealand. About 15 years ago, there was genetic engineering of cows, and they had to be destroyed because their ovaries erupted when they were like calves. So they were all destroyed. That's ag research. So it's got a bit quieter since then. But we've got to be sure that we don't use genetic engineering that's cruel to animals. Because if you start modifying animals to fit in a cage, or let's have a bit bigger muscles so we can get more meat off them, it could be very cruel. So animal welfare is a big issue. Nature is a big issue, and our exports are a big issue. So keep it natural.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure, guys. Thanks very much indeed.
Cheers. Hey there, we're here with Jess from Federated Farmers. How are you going?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thanks.
That's good.
What are you guys all about at Federated Farmers?
Yeah, I guess Federated Farmers, we're all about advocating for farmers' best interests when it comes to regional and national policy. So, yeah, we get involved with everything from local and regional council consultations to national regulations and working with ministers in the Parliament trying to get good outcomes for farmers.
Awesome. So, you got the farmers' interests at heart and trying to do that for them?
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's farmers in wider rural communities, I guess, trying to get good outcomes on the ground.
Oh, that's fantastic. And what have we got going on here with this little box of goodies?
Yeah, so we've got a little competition going at the moment, so people chuck their details down. We've got a contestant about to go, so there's about 80 keys in here, only one opens the lock.
Ooh.
So if you open the lock, you pull out a card and you get a prize, whatever says on the card.
Fantastic. All right. We've got a lucky contestant here. What's your name?
Chirag.
Sharad, Mark, the best of luck to you. Let's see, I think you're lucky. Oh,
suspense.
The third time's a charm. Oh, 24 seconds left. No pressure. It's always the last one you try, so don't worry. You'll get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I knew it.
Here you go. Great farmers cheese board.
Oh, beautiful!
Right, we'll get that sorted.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. Yeah, that was great. I knew it. Lucky.
All right, we're here at the Innovation Hub at Fieldays. Excited to see what new innovations have happened. What are you looking forward to there?
I'm looking forward to seeing innovations, innovative technologies that have innovated the marketplace.
Inventions, innovations.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm expecting lab coat scientists. I've had a hot tip from Glenn, our salesman, to go and speak to a man about a dog, so let's head in there. We're in the right in the intersection, and everybody's way in the Innovation Hub, and a lot of really interesting things going on. Reasonably niche to the market, so well worth coming in here and having a look and about some of the cool things. We're here from Waikato Sheds, and we've got, what was your name? Darcy here, and it looks like you've invented a pretty cool invention. So what's the go with this?
So this is a aircraft training device, so we actually learn to fly an aircraft safely on the ground. So it's come about from learning to fly myself.
Okay.
And I just thought there's a better way to learn safely, economically, and without any pressure from having a crash in a real aircraft or just
and not just sitting behind a computer screen in a simulator.
Yeah.
So, want to give us a little bit of a rundown how it sort of works?
So basically, it works just like your real aircraft.
Yep.
Aircraft controls. So with your yoke, you can learn to roll it. It also has pitching, which is locked out at the moment, but you can pitch the aircraft back and forward. And then the controls that are the hardest to learn really are the rudder controls.
Yes, okay.
They're awkward because they're with your feet, and then on top of that, braking. Right?
Yes.
All with your feet, which is very awkward to learn.
And as you've got it showing on your TV there, so you can learn that just on a runway, and you're just getting a feel for how all of that works before you get up in the air and have to do it for real, sort of thing. But everything's obviously the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same, and you can learn it rapidly. For example, you could bring it out 1 hour every evening, and by the weekend come, you're pretty much nearly flying an aircraft competently. So.
Yeah, so are you doing it through like a school where you rent these out, or you sell this and somebody could buy it and learn to fly themselves?
Yeah, so this is just a prototype at the moment. So this is the first one off the machines in China. I have just got it back and had the one test on it, just enough time for one testing session, which went very, very well. Yeah, but now we have to go back and refine it before we can actually put it on the market ready for sale.
Oh, awesome. Oh, that's really interesting, and thanks for sharing that with us. Cheers, mate. We've got a really cool invention here. This invention was dreamed up in a shed out the back of these guys' house, and what it is a normal trap that would just go off once, and they've made it so it's a self-setting trap. So this is for catching possums, things like that. Like when we were talking to the guys from Save the Kiwis, this is just another product out there that's going to help save our endangered animals. So definitely pop into the innovation shed and check it out. Just really interesting and a really cool product. They're super busy, so we can't get them on camera, but yeah, well worth checking out. G'day, I'm here with Grant, and you've got a new innovation to tell us about.
An eatable bail net, yep. No more plastic.
No more plastic, I like the sound of that. So should we come over here and have a look at what you're talking about?
So yeah, this is the bad stuff.
Okay.
The plastic net.
Yep.
And I've invented a eatable bail net. You don't even have to take it off.
So the cows and any other animal can just eat through that, and that's just going to dissolve in their rumen and
digest it, yep.
And so what's that made out of?
It's like a flax fibre.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
It will still be covered in plastic to keep the water off and everything out, but then you take that off, leave it in your paddock, and the cows can just get into it.
Straight into it.
That's fantastic.
Around hay, straw, anything. Yep.
Yep. And so you come up with the idea yourself.
Yep.
And how far through testing and things are you with this?
I've done everything, all the tests. Probably the next couple of weeks I'll start producing it, hopefully offshore.
Awesome. And then just be selling it to contractors,
farmers,
and farmers and things.
Worldwide.
But I suppose you'll be selling it, you'll be advertising it, and then farmers will say, hey, I want that on my bales.
Exactly.
And then the contractors are going to start using it.
Yep.
And it's just another less waste, which is what we all want.
As you can see, that's the bad stuff. That's
yeah,
what
look
happens.
at that. Yep.
You don't take it off. Yep.
No, and that's it. And your price point's pretty much the same.
It's going to be the same, maybe a wee bit more.
But then you lose one cow from eating this.
$2,500.
Yeah, that's it. That's a great invention, man.
No worries.
And you come up with that in a shed somewhere?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Cheers, Grant.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
Check out this dual portal we've found ourselves in.
That's we could be portaling through to another world with this. It's big, it's beautiful. If you need a big shed to put your portal in, come see us. But there's some amazing things like this bad boy. Would you have a look at this? Don't get too excited, It's a big rock breaker for smashing those hard to get rocks. If your foundations need to be deep enough, would get this big boy onto the job and pummel their way through. Oh, look at it. Roy the digger man, he'd be loving life.
Drills.
600 mil auger.
Check out the teeth on that.
Yeah, look at that. That's going to go through any surface. That's not your normal, just for cutting holes in dirt. That's for cutting through hard rocks. Oh, and then you got grinders, not the sort you download onto your phone. This is for some hardcore grinding. Look at that, beautiful. It's like Wheel of Fortune stuff. G'day guys, I'm here with C.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. You guys got some fantastic looking machinery here.
Yes, all sorts of different attachments for diggers. Yeah, skid steers, we got rigs also.
And you hire it and sell it, or you
Yes, we hire and we sell. Yep,
Yeah.
used and brand new.
Awesome.
So, yeah, a lot of variety.
Yep.
Yep, we also got an engineering division.
Oh,
and
yeah,
a hire
cool.
division also.
Yep.
Yeah, park-in engineering and number 8 hire.
Yep.
Yep, so yeah. all
They're
sorts of
fantastic. Oh, check them out if you're here at Field Days. They've got some really cool stuff.
Look for the green machines.
Yeah,
that's
green
us.
machine, that's the one.
Alright, here we got a post smasher attachment on this little digger, and as you can see here, hydraulic just boom, drops it down, smashes posts in, nice and easy.
So if you, depending on what sort of ground you are on for some of our sheds, they will smash piles into the ground and then we'll lay a concrete floor on top of it, and that helps that the concrete's not ever going to sink unevenly, because you could have up to sort of 15-metre posts rammed into the ground. And so this is on like a little 2.5 ton digger, something like that, but you also have these big ones that you could put on a 20-ton digger, smash them into the ground. Auto Technics, when we built that, they did that. They smashed hundreds of piles into the ground, and yeah, really cool. I've also seen ones of these that attach to like a little 1.7 ton digger as well, so putting just fencing posts in and things like that. So this is the monkey, and it pulls up and then it smashes down onto the plate and smashes that into the ground. So yeah, phenomenal. Meow. We're here with a few big cats. Come and have a look at these. Beautiful.
Boom.
Look at that. I feel like a man driving around in my big cat. Meow meow. Fantastic. Some really big cool machines here. Fantastic. Bring the kids down and let them climb all over them. It's what dreams are made of, you know. That's so cool. Feel the ground moving under our feet as the big steamroller over there rolls it out. We've got a little steamroller that we use with A1 concrete and bobcats to roll out the pads. So that's just the big version of it, you know, but if you buy a big shed of us, we'll use the big toys. Yeah, look how beautiful this is. It's awesome when you see these trucks and the cool pinstriping that they've had on. Back in the day, they would have had a professional hand paint this. Now we have people use all the stickers and do it, which is really still a real fine art. But it's just so cool when you see these trucks that are either owner operated or the company owns them, but they just take so much care of them out on the, you know, they're out on the roads hauling loads, but they're still keeping it clean.
Beautiful.
The chrome gleaming. These are what you call a tractor unit or a Arctic unit, I think, where it's just the cab separate, and then they can hook the trailer up, where you see some of the other trucks, truck and trailer are sort of all built into one. He's got his boat on the back, you know, where he'd rather be. Yeah, awesome. She's a big bit of kit. Big air suspension in there for those heavy loads. And, but the chrome, that's
So
what's got
clean.
me so chromy and
Check
clean.
yourself out on that.
Yeah, oh damn, how's it going? Good looking.
Oh.
But look at that, this pinstriping all round, up into the doors, little sleeper cab on the back, 60th edition Hino. Oh, that's, yeah, beautiful. That's what that is. 1, 2, 3. You know you're dealing with a big truck when you're running 3 wipers.
Ooh.
Here we go. Mikey and I spotted these from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, would you have a look at that? From further away, I didn't realise, but this is actually what Paul and Stan have. What we've got is tracks so that you can use these off-road, on-road. Paul has the white or grey tracks on his, which are really good because black tracks on concrete will leave big black marks where the white tracks won't. But this, I don't know if Paul's goes that high. But that is fantastic how high up that is.
It's a zero-turn scissor, which make life a lot easier. No need for big, long turns.
Yes, you're not having to
turn on the spot.
Yeah, you can just turn on those tracks. Boom, 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 boom. And this is a slightly smaller one than he has, which would be quite good to be able to just get it onto a more of a normal-sized trailer, or mainly on a trailer. Can climb up to 40-degree gradients, which is very steep. Doesn't sound steep, but that
40 is that's huge. Very important.
So this is fantastic. Fully electric as well, so no emissions. If you're working inside a confined space, you're not gassing yourself out. This is the same brand as Paul has, and they've just been fantastic. Really good quality. Work really well, good backup service, so it's actually really cool to see them. All stabilising legs on them, and this is sort of these grey tracks we're talking about.
Yeah, not
marking, and these are like the number one thing if you're commercially building sheds. You need a scissor lift. Yeah. You can get up and down. You can just do so much with them. And as you see, you can get plenty high enough and move around with them. So, no, that's really cool to see. Have a look at this. You might have seen on one of our other posts in Auto Technics in Morrinsville we built, they've got one of these lifting up a truck. Pretty awesome. Instead of having to have a pit built into your foundations,
just lift it up.
Just lift it up. Get under there, do an oil change, do an inspection. Oh, it's got stuff under there. Tick, tick. Beautiful.
We're here by the pantry where all the food vendors are giving out taste testers, so we're ready to go in and see what's up.
But before we get in there, I couldn't help but admire the beautiful shed that we're going to enter. You know, sheds, I can't get enough of them. This is quite an interesting design, how it's walled and then the roof's like that. It's a Quaker barn sort of style thing. It's pretty interesting. So let's get in there, see what sort of knee braces, apex braces they've got, but more importantly, what alcohol can I test, what food can I get into me. All right, it hasn't let me down. It doesn't have any knee braces, any apex braces. It's just got this awesome structural steel in the ceiling. Just mind-blowing stuff. We're here with Lemon and Tiaroha. Beautiful. I actually stare out my window every morning at you guys. Right. You see the sun coming up over there, and you're saying the original lemon drink.
Original lemon drink, it was out 19 years before lemon and pineapple.
Beautiful.
Coke bought both companies in 1952. They closed ours down because it was harder to get access to the water.
Yes, right.
The real difference back in those days is our water comes out naturally carbonated.
Oh, yeah.
And full of minerals. So all we do is add organic sugar and natural lemon and a little bit more CO2.
Cool. And so when did you guys start it back up?
About 18 months ago. We bought the land about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yep.
But we didn't want to use any chemicals in any part of the processes we do. So what we do, we filter it all naturally and take the iron and manganese out.
Yep.
And we've also got a still product, but we have to push the bubbles out to make us still water.
Buzzy. Awesome. Well, let's have a little taste test of this.
Jump into it, matey.
I was actually at the Tiaraha mineral pools, and I believe I had some of it while I was there.
Yeah, no. Very thirst quenching and hydrating product.
Oh, beautiful. Not too sweet, nice lemoniness to it. Fantastic.
And it's that natural, it's even got a smell to it.
I've got a bit of blocked nose. I'll take your word for it. And where can you guys buy it from?
We just got into foodstuffs at the moment, so we're just slowly going through the 4 squares now.
Yep,
also
cool.
in cafes and dairies around the place.
Awesome.
Obviously, Tiara's got about 25, 26 outlets.
Yeah, nice. Awesome. Well, if you see it, definitely grab some. It's beautiful, or come and check them out in Field Days.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, eh?
You make it in a wood-fired pizza oven. Explain.
Well, it's a 3-day process, all slow cooked and smoked with Manuka wood. So we've got a few Chipotle style ones, some mild, medium, and hot.
Oh, well, of course, it'd be rude not...
hot, extra hot. There's a mega hot one behind the counter if
you're
super king,
let's go for the extra hot first.
Straight into the extra hot.
It's hot.
It's a slow riser back in the palate.
It's burning. The beanie's coming off.
Does he want to try the mega hot chili?
Oh, it'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, come on, man. Give it a whirl. We'll pop that one out the front for you.
You know, I have come second 2 years in the Nadia Up and Smoke Chili eating contest.
What a champion.
The Mega Hot, get a good dollop on there.
Yeah, it's probably not on the level of like a raw chili eating competition, but it's a slow builder.
Yes.
Takes a minute to develop.
Yeah, it does. It has a nice slow build, but nice flavour in there.
Heaps of flavour, bro.
And you got all your different sauces up for sale here.
Yeah, man, 100%.
And where are you guys based?
We're in the Coromandel Peninsula.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, we're a little place called Kuatunu.
Yeah, we've sold a few sheds up there.
Yeah, for sure, man.
We've come up a few times. So,
a few farmers around, that's for sure.
Yeah, fantastic, man. That was really tasty. Thank you.
Cheers, brother. Good to meet you.
You too. Cheers. Ooh, batik. I'm a sort of batik fellow.
Are you?
What you guys got quite a range here. What's your best seller?
Our best seller is the Black Doris and the Fijoa.
Ooh, Fijoa's my favourite, so could I try a little bit of that, please?
Yes, sure can.
And where are you guys based?
We are based on the beautiful Kapiti Coast in Waikanae.
Nice.
Yep. There you go. And we have very versatile products. You can have, all of our products you can have as a liqueur. You can have with soda, tonic, lemonade, champagne, on ice, room temperature, melt over your ice cream with your gin, your vodka. You can even have it with your brandy. Very versatile. And if you've run out of ideas, you can always put it in your cooking like a red wine.
Oh, beautiful.
Great on your Christmas cake and your trifles.
Yep.
Or you can just drink it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds easy to me.
Sounds easy. How did that Fijoa taste?
It was beautiful. Yeah, it was nice.
Oh.
Reasonably mellow Fijoa flavour. Like you could taste it, but not really in your face, sort of too sour. So really nice.
Good, fantastic. Would you like to try something else?
Oh yes, I think your Black Doris Plum sounds like the next step for me.
All our products are spray-free. We don't use any additives or preservatives.
And so you just source all of your fruit that you make it with locally, or?
Yeah, predominantly we've got a lifestyle block. It had a heritage orchard on it.
Oh wow.
So the trees, they might have 10 plum trees, but they'd all be a different variety.
Yes.
And we didn't know what to do with the fruit, and we could smell it fermenting on the ground, and fermentation led to alcohol, which led to these gorgeous products.
Fantastic. And how long have you been doing this for?
We launched in 2019 with 2 products, and COVID hit.
Yes.
So we didn't do anything for 18 months, and then we came back out with 4 plums. And we've just grown to 18 products in 3 years, really.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah, we do it out of our garage, so we're quite Hicksville on the farm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, if you ever need to upgrade into a bigger shed, let us know.
Funny you should say that. We do have an old-fashioned wool shed that's over 100 years old, but you know, it's bursting at the seams, so you never know. We might be just in for a new shed.
Fantastic. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All the best for the rest of Field Days.
Thank you very much.
What are you guys about?
We've got the best coffee that you've never heard of. It's fair trade and organic.
Nice.
It's locally owned and operated.
Yeah.
We've got nootropics like MCT oil and L-theanine to completely remove the negative side effects from caffeine while giving you increased focus and mental clarity.
That sounds beautiful.
It's an instant coffee. It's super easy to make and it tastes great. Do you guys drink coffee?
Yes, certainly do.
Do you want to have it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Milk? No milk?
Yeah, a little bit of milk.
And this version is naturally sweetened with monk fruit.
Ooh, nice.
Or this version doesn't have any monk fruit. So if you prefer sweet coffee like one sugar.
Nah, I'm a no sugar man. I'm too sweet already.
Oh, mate. With a smell like that.
Hey.
And you have a dash of milk, eh?
Yes, thanks.
Cool. So.
And so you import your coffee beans and then roast them yourself?
Roast it, brew it, and then spray dry it. So we end up with a product that looks like that.
Yeah.
And then when it's in this form, we can add in a dosed amount of those ingredients.
Yes.
And that's going to give you a consistent effect every time and a consistent taste. We're here to give you an ethical, safe alternative. You know, it's ethically grown. There's no children's tears and trauma and stress in here. There's no harsh chemicals. It's all locally owned and operated, and it tastes great. I can make it stronger if you prefer strong coffee.
And so this is just...
You want a coffee? You want a same as well, or do you want... It's just milk.
But like, so are you using the instant through your little brewing machine?
That's just hot water.
Yeah. Oh, and that's just foamed milk.
But this is 60 odd degrees, so if I put cold milk in it, it's going to be a cold coffee.
Yeah.
That's why we're just warming it.
But like, you know, that tastes like a barista brewed coffee for an instant coffee. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah. So like,
as a crema on top.
Yeah, right.
Beautiful.
And where can you guys get it from?
You can buy it online, shipped to your door. We're now in all the Faroes across the country.
Oh, cool.
All the trade aid stores,
nice, beautiful crema.
all the common sense organic stores.
Yes.
And just about to on board with locally suppliers.
Oh, cool. Oh, well, cheers. Very tasty. And
what's your name?
Mark.
Mark, that's right. Mark and Wayne.
Wayne, yep. Waikato Sheds. Catch us on YouTube.
Very good.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What have we got going on here today?
So Thompson New Zealand Whiskey Distillery. We're based out in Riverhead, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Westies. All right. What's the favourite one out of the lot?
That would be the Manuka Smoke.
All right. Let's have a little try of that, eh?
Amazing.
So you guys brew it all up there yourselves?
Yep.
You distill it? Do you brew whiskey?
Distilled up there. We're actually on site with a brewery named Hallertau up there, which helps. So they help us with the mashing.
Tastes like whiskey.
We actually smoke the malted barley with Manuka wood. So
cool.
whiskey, very unique for New Zealand.
What? Nice. Oh, fantastic. If you like whiskey, I'm more of a rum man myself. Pop in and see these people, fantastic, and being a local product out of New Zealand, always good to support local. Cheers.
Thank you, cheers mate.
I'm going to go extra hot. I just ate an extra hot chili sauce.
You'll probably be alright.
Oh, what?
That's good.
I want Indian hot.
Wow, that's tasty.
Yeah, beautiful smooth flavour, quite sweet. Some may say it's not hot at all. And where are you guys based?
We're in Auckland. This started on Waiheke Island
nice.
about 26 years ago, but we make it in Auckland now.
Yep. Cool. And this year you got quite a nice range here.
Yeah, totally. So they're just the classics of tamarind chutney. Yeah.
You go beautiful on a cold roast sandwich the next day.
Absolutely. Or you cook your lamb in it, or
fantastic. Oh, really tasty.
Yeah.
Everything. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
How you going?
Beautiful, thank you.
What have we got here?
So we have liqueurs in vodka.
Liqueurs in vodka?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we have pure vodka, blackberry vodka and Feijoa vodka. Also we have liqueurs, blackberry, Feijoa and spice honey liqueurs.
Nice. And could we try the Feijoa vodka?
Vodka?
Yes. I'm an absolute sucker for anything Feijoa. It's my favourite.
In the liqueur you're going to have more flavour of the Feijoa.
Yes, yeah, it's a reasonably subtle Feijoa flavour in the vodka. Nice and vodka-y. That's beautiful, very tasty.
Yeah, we have a couple of silver medals already and gold medal in Australia.
Fantastic. And how long have you guys been doing this for?
We're probably about 5-6 years. Balovska is on the market.
Yeah, fantastic. Very tasty. Definitely worth coming and checking these guys out at Field Days. Get yourself a bottle of booze and drink responsibly, of course. Awesome, thank you. Rah, I'm a big ginger beer. Would you have a look at this? A New Zealand-based company, Ginger Beer. I imagine they're all ginger and love beers, but we'll wait till the line quiets down and have a look what they've got for us. Alcoholic ginger beer. What?
We've got an alcoholic ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
So 4%.
4%, nice.
And then we also have 0%. We've got our dark and grizzly, which is a bit stronger. It's our ginger beer with spiced rum and fresh
Oh,
lime.
I love spiced rum.
And then we have some hot beverages as well. So mulled ginger beer, mulled wine, and a humble apple crumble.
Cool, and where are you guys based?
Queenstown.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, just out in Frankton.
Yeah, nice. A big trip up for you for this.
Yeah.
First Field Days, you done a few?
Yeah,
cool, and
big
how
one.
long have you guys been doing the ginger beer?
7 years almost now.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
Yeah, been a little while. So we've been working just organically growing.
Yep.
Trying to get ourselves around New Zealand, and that's why we're up here to get.
Get in front of a lot of people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool, and how's the first day been going?
It's busy.
Yeah, super busy.
Yeah,
eh?
which is a bit scary to see what's gonna hit later on. But yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Really good.
No, awesome. Oh, well, could we try a bit of the spiced ginger beer?
Yeah, of course you can.
I love a spiced rum, so delicious. Almost too delicious.
So we've got Broken Heart Spirit Spice Rum in that with fresh lime, not from concentrate.
Yep.
With our original ginger beer.
Oh, awesome. And all packaged down in Queenstown as well?
Yep. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we started with nothing. We're contracting out, but then now we have our own canning line and we're doing production down in Queenstown.
Yeah, it's quite nice and subtle. Like at first, I couldn't really taste it, but then you can really taste it going over your palate, the gingeriness of it.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Trying to be not too spicy so that, you know, people can have more than one.
Yes, yeah. Which is an interesting concept with usually a ginger beer, you have one or two, but to sit down and have a few of those, but that's really tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All
have
the
a good
best.
day.
What are you guys all about?
So we have water drops for plain water, for milk, and for sparkling water.
Oh, cool. So you just add that into your bottle of water, your cup of water, and have that?
Yes, it's a natural flavor, so no carbs, no sugar, no preservatives. Yes.
Cool. And how many drops would you add? Sort of depends on how strong you like it.
Yeah, but for a glass you would use like 10 drops.
Okay, so one of those is going to be really good value for you if you like your water flavoured all the time. And that's how it works the same for the milk ones?
Yes, exactly, and it would taste like a milkshake.
And the same for those, no additives or anything?
Yes, no carbs, no sugar, no preservatives, the same.
So that'd be fantastic. Like I've got a couple of young kids at home, that'd be good just to be able to give them a treat.
Yes.
But really it's not a bad treat, it's a good treat.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's fantastic. Where are you guys based?
So in Auckland.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
They would probably give you better answers.
No, that was fantastic. Thank you very much. Here we are with a couple of young punters at Field Days. How's it been going, boys?
Oh, pretty mean.
Yeah, it's alright.
Right, what's been your favourite thing so far?
All the free stuff.
Oh, yeah, you gotta love free stuff. Looks like you've picked yourself up a new Stony Creek dry as a bone there.
Yeah, pretty mean.
Nice,
Warm,
nice. And where are you guys from?
Morrinsville.
Morrinsville! Home of Mega Moo. My favourite cow. What's your favourite cow in Morrinsville?
The big one.
The big one, Mega Moo. It's my
Mega cow.
favourite as well. It's where all the moo juice comes from. You beauty. All right, cheers, fellas. Hey. We're here from Waikato Sheds with our friends at Good George.
Hello.
Hello. How's it been going for you guys?
Pretty good, pretty steady today, which, bit of a Wednesday, so first day of Field Days. We're excited for what's to come.
Yes, we're excited to hit you guys bar after hours.
Yeah, nice.
We're looking
Maybe
forward to
sample
that.
some whiskey or...
Bar hazy pale ale.
Yeah, what's good? What's been the top seller so far?
Definitely our espresso martini, but this is the one that I'd like to point out. So this is our newest addition to the crew. It's our non-alcoholic pale ale, so it's a nice sparkling pale ale. It's under 0.5% ABV, which perfect for dry July coming up.
Yeah, nice, fantastic. And good for after work drinks where you only want to have a couple.
Yeah, or if you're driving,
Yeah, that's it.
you can still smash it there.
What I quite like about this as well is you can't tell that it's a non-alcoholic. For some of the brands, it's like you got a big flag, you're not drinking, which I don't mind, but it's often actually other people that aren't drinking get a bit off put by it.
Definitely.
Yeah, with this is perfect. You just don't even notice.
And hopefully taste-wise you shouldn't either. It should still taste like a beer.
Yes, it does.
That does, yeah, that definitely does.
Yeah, it does, really does.
Uses some really nice hops as well. So we use Motueka and Nasi Sorvin in this one. Which just gives it a really nice kind of fruity, grassy character.
Yeah. And you make it
Slightly
all
citrusous.
the Waikato yourselves, eh?
Yes, we do.
And so import your hops, as you were saying, from all over the country, and then make it all yourselves.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
So that was
Our virtual reality non-alcoholic pale ale.
So now do you have an alcoholic pale ale we can
We
compare
try
it
next door. We have our deck chair. So this one was a nice bright one. This is one of our hazies.
Yes.
Nice. This one has a slightly different hop bill, a little bit sweeter. Should be really kind of big tropical notes coming through. It uses the Superdelic hop, which was the big hop that got introduced last year by NZ Hops.
Wow.
So it was part of their BRACT trial program, and it's really kind of just taken hold. And
And do you guys find from year to year, depending on the weather, that the hops will produce a different flavour for you, or?
Yeah, so like any agricultural product, things change. And yeah, hops in particular are really good. We use our lab in a Good George, and we do hop rubbings. So the hop suppliers, after harvest, will send us hop samples, and then we go through and we smell and kind of do tea tests to see what ones we'd like from which kind of blocks. We can then kind of pick ones that we think will either match what's happened last year, or we can then reintroduce into it in a different way.
Fantastic. Awesome. Oh, thank you very much. Beautiful. We look forward to coming by after work and having a few more. Cool. Cheers.
Would you like to try some gin?
For sure.
Yeah, we've got some New Zealand made gin, whiskey and rum.
Oh, rum. I'm a rum man, so I have
all
a rum.
distilled in East Tamaki.
Oh, cool.
So in here, actually, it's his distillery.
Nice.
This one is aged 18 months.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And how long have you guys been going around for?
Oh, Soren's been doing stuff for ages. He's been doing the whiskey since 2017, and then we've been doing. Oh, Andy, how long has he been doing the distillery now?
Distillery started in 2017.
It is 2017, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's a tasty rum.
Very nice.
You guys been enjoying Field Day so far?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The burger was so good. The smoky burger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What food truck was that from?
Well, it was just said like smoky something, like
Okay.
down and around. Yeah, I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Smoky in the name. It was really
Nice. We'll keep an eye out for it. The rum's very tasty, thank you.
Oh, excellent. I'm happy you're enjoying it. You should come back for more.
We will do. We'll just keep on doing around. I'll get worse and worse at it. Awesome, thank you. This bloke strapped himself in to have a crash impact. So it's sort of like a simulator to show what it would be like to be in a bad car crash. Doesn't sound like my cup of tea, but interesting to see.
See how it goes.
Whoa! Yeah, wow, that was only at 12k an hour, which, yeah, that's, you know.
It shows you, yeah, imagine 10 times that.
Yeah, 100k's, 50k's, that would be pretty gnarly. So, you know, buckle up, drive safe out there.
That's Arrive Alive.
All right, been a good day so far. Mark and Mike have dropped by and stopped off. Thought we'd see how it is. We let Glenn take off early. Blessings to poor Glenn, but his dear mother's in hospital, so he's up there seeing his mother, being a good son. Shout out, Glenn. How have you found it on the stand, Bronick?
It's been good. It's been good. We've had a lot of good conversations today. A lot of good people come past. Some previous clients have come past and said hello and how much they're enjoying their shed, which is great. A couple of them have come back and said we want another shed, which is lovely. I had one couple come in and said that they finally bought their section, so they want to go ahead. So really, really happy. Looking forward to day 2.
That's it. So we're letting Bronick go for a walk with Marky Mark. They're going to go to Rural Living, see if they can find the Nestle stand. Bronick, as we all know, he's after a big fat Polish sausage, so he's going to see what he can find out there.
Thanks.
He loves it.
That's it. Better hand it over to Mark so that he can help Bronick find what he's looking for.
Beautiful. Let's go, Brondo. Get that sausage in you.
Yay. I'm concerned.
Rightly so. Bronick, got a Hilux and we want to get a new canopy for it. So tell us why I should be getting your canopy. Ooh, sounds nice.
There you go. Break into it.
Hey.
How are you going to open it?
No, right. So yeah, solid. What are they built out of?
What are they what?
Built out of.
Built out of aluminium.
Yeah, nice.
Okay,
So-
nice and light. Push button opening.
Yeah, cool.
Internal light, central locking, hooks into your vehicle alarm, all
Yep.
included in
Wow.
the price. All as one. Nothing extras. No
Yeah,
hidden
fantastic.
extras. You want to take it with you, okay? Let's say you've got your Toyota Hilux.
Yep.
Buy a different brand, okay?
Oh,
Lift
yes.
it off. All you need is a different fitting kit.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
it'll fit any
Wow.
unit.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Do the sides open?
Sides do open. Once again. push button opening again.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. Have this, add the roof tray to it.
Yep.
It's a 2.4 metre, not a short one, so it'll fit in here.
Yep.
It's on the vehicle, completely fitted for 10,000 plus GST.
Cool. And if you didn't go the roof tray, could you do roof racks on it?
Yep,
or?
you can do roof rack.
Yep.
We install just the standard industrial Rhino rack roof bars, 2 of those on it.
Yep.
Easy.
Cool.
Easy. Roof tent, whatever you want.
Yeah,
You're going to go camping. Yep.
Yep.
Made and manufactured in Cambridge. So.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
We're close to Cambridge.
Yep. And what's your turnaround for one of those?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Half a day to fit.
Yeah, sweet.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and so it comes with all of that built-in central locking and push button
I love
opening.
that.
Yep.
And the light as well, which is a really cool feature. And then you guys got the drawer system.
We
and
do the
is-
drawer as well. That's basically what Camco started with 20 years ago, was drawer manufacture out of a garage in Cambridge. So the design pretty much hasn't changed.
So that whole thing that opens, comes right out, you get all your tools in there.
400 kilo capacity per drawer.
Yep.
You know, New Zealand's most heavy duty drawer, lifetime warranty on it as well.
Cool. then all
And
those
once
drawers
again,
in there.
transferable between utes
Yeah,
as
and
well.
obviously
so.
you can pop those out if you want to put bigger tools
Set
in,
it up how you
smaller
want.
tools.
Yep.
One of our other builders has got one of these in the back of his,
Yep.
and it's fantastic.
Yep. The problem is that they last too long. You'll
Yep.
get guys coming in and to transfer the drawer into their 3rd and 4th ute. And so you need a new one, and you go, nah, how long is it?
just
Oh, it's
rock
11 years
solid.
old. It's like, not like an Apple phone. You don't
Yep.
need a new one. Yeah.
And how much is one of those?
That's 3650.
Yeah, right.
Plus just.
Yep.
But as I say, it's going to last your lifetime.
Yeah,
so.
perfect. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, we'll definitely take one of those and get back to you guys on one of those.
Awesome.
Yeah, and they look very cool, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
No?
Available in black or white.
Black or white.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We like
all
black.
our utes are black, so black will be the one.
Yeah.
And and cool that all New Zealand made and awesome.
Beautiful.
All right, cheers.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Red Path, I've heard
Product.
about you guys.
Good.
Sell top quality glass houses, or well, you don't call them glass houses, do you?
And dairy shelters.
Dairy
Greenhouse
shelters.
and dairy shelters. That's our thing.
Yep.
We're doing about 30 odd years in New Zealand. So
Yeah, cool.
And probably 20 years in Australia
Yep.
as well.
And started in New Zealand,
Started
obviously.
in New Zealand, down in Palmerston North, down in Manawatu.
Okay.
Oh,
yep.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
brilliant.
And you do all sorts of sizes, eh?
We do. We go from from small home ones through to lifestyle or market gardens through
Yes.
to big multi-hectare greenhouses, and you can see them in the images here. 500,000 cow herd houses, and we build about 12, 13 hectares a year.
Yeah,
Whoa.
cool.
Shelters.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and all covered in a clear cladding, let the sunshine in, and the girls walk around on wood chip floors and
keep the rain out.
Yeah, keep the rain out, and greenhouses, which is controlled environment, controlled
Yeah.
temperature, humidity, and you
And
know,
obviously the structure looks rock solid, all being steel tubing.
still RHS square, all bolted together.
Nice.
We pre-manufacture as much as we can at the factory, so when the boys go out site, they're not having to do too much. You just stand up poles and stand up the heavy stuff. Pull the covers out, of course. You need some nice weather to pull the covers out.
Yes,
This is,
yeah. And obviously the covers can handle quite a bit of wind and whatnot.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, designed for New Zealand, of course. It's quite breezy here.
Yeah.
It lasts a bit better in Australia for that. It's not quite as
Quite as
crazy
windy.
wind-wise, but lots of UV sunshine here, so you have to have a stable cover. So we get about between 10 and 12 years out of the covers, and we reclad them basically.
Yeah, right.
But the idea
Okay.
of using the clear is to let the warmth in. So
Yes.
in the winter and the spring and autumn, it's warm inside, and the stock and the plants are happy.
Yeah.
So that's the idea. You can run tin or shade. You can run tin on these buildings as well. But it's a lot duller and damper, and so we just try and be
Yeah, cool. And
that's what we're
obviously
about.
you do all custom to whatever your customers want.
Yeah, the span is important to them, what they're going to drive through the thing. They'll drive
Yep.
big tractors or small tractors. And for plants, for horticulture, how many rows of plants you want and how many support you want for the plants inside.
Wow. Yep.
So yeah, different spans. We do about 12 different spans, and often they're 100, 120 metres long. They're quite substantial buildings typically.
Yeah, cool. And being sort of like we do sheds as well, obviously, you're able to add on to them as people want. If they wanted to make them longer later on, they'd be able to
similar
do
to
that.
yours. I'm sure they're modular, and just do the connector on the side, and away you go.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you guys have been around a long time, Waikato Sheds, eh?
Yeah, yep. We've
Long
been
time.
about 20 years as well now.
Yeah,
so
yeah, well-established brand.
Yep. Yeah.
So we're in that market where for clear roofs, basically.
Yeah.
We don't do much in steel.
Yeah,
so,
no. I've seen a few a few of the big like market gardens with the red path and things like that.
That's
so,
exactly right.
and like down in Taranaki, Roebuck Farms, they have
Jody Roebuck.
Yeah,
that's
Jody
right.
has a few of them.
Yeah, he's a
and
bloody
they
good guy.
get 4.5 metres rain every year.
Yeah, crazy.
You know, and it's like obviously your product stands up to all of that,
Sure.
and it's top quality.
Sure. No,
yeah.
that's excellent. Thanks for that.
Yeah, awesome.
No, he's a good guy, and he runs a great training facility there as
Yeah,
well. He's
it's-
really enthusiastic. You know.
Yeah, yes.
You got some of your stuff there as well?
No. I just my uncle used to be his neighbour, so I know of
right.
him, and just a really interesting fellow.
Tucked down in the valley there.
Yeah,
and, quite an unusual little spot when you go in
Yep,
there.
yeah.
That's a windy place, Taranaki can
Yeah,
be.
it really
tough,
can
tough
be.
conditions. Really tests the product, shall we say?
Yeah. No. Awesome. Oh,
Excellent.
cheers, Glenn.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Same here.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
See you guys.
I cut those with that. I've had one of these
Right.
for 20 years.
Yeah,
and
cool.
It's just about to die.
Right. Wow. Looks like you're gonna have to buy a new set.
Oh, look at that.
All right, and these are on like a cam system, so
No,
you're
they're a
not.
ratchet.
Yes.
It's a ratchet system.
So first until the definite stop, up into click, 2, 3.
Wow, that's awesome. Cool.
And there is no. And
Yeah.
the cool thing I like is because I'm a short bugger, the arms extend out.
Right. Yeah, that's fantastic.
So you can go miles.
Yeah, that's a very cool product.
Yeah.
And do you have?
Cutting so much easier.
Yeah, that's
Well, it does.
it's amazing because you'd never consider cutting through that with a conventional pair. You know,
and
never.
it's so easy.
I'm
Yeah.
not a very strong woman anyway, but then with this one it gives me the leverage to make the cutting so much easier.
Yes.
And here is a guide to help us.
Yes.
You know how to.
Oh yes, where that clips open, and the bottom jaw having the grip on it as well holds
Yeah.
your stick in place as you're cutting, which is really
Yeah.
cool. And another product I've seen you sell, which I quite like the look of, are these for picking up your nuts. Like I've got macadamia nuts at home, so just to roll that over and it just picks them up as you goes.
That's
a
very
really
cool.
smart idea.
Let's just have see it in action. Just,
Yes.
leave the handle. Here we go. Open.
Oh, and just pull them away to easily get them all out.
And
That's
then you
cool.
can roll over it,
Yes, let's have a go.
and it picks up the nuts so easily.
Yeah, look, and I'm not even having to put pressure on, and they just pop in there.
Pick up lemons.
Right, that's
I
fantastic.
need that for my feijoas.
Yeah, well, for feijoas, that would be awesome. And for if you've just got a few trees, like a smaller orchard, and obviously because they're opening up so easily, they're not damaging the fruit at all. They're just picking it up perfectly. They're really good.
That's
and how
amazing.
much is one of those?
It's 110.
110.
Oh,
That's a
bargain.
great deal.
120 for a slightly longer handle.
Handle. Oh, that's fantastic.
And that's collapsible. You can dismantle the handle.
Ah, cool. So you'd be able to put it in the back of the car or store it away, because obviously it's one of those things you're going to only maybe use them a couple of times a year, and then you'd be able to store it away and get it out each season as you need it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Cool. Fantastic. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
Milo sounds awesome. Thank you. What's your name?
Emma.
Emma, nice to meet you. Giving out Milos to everyone. That's fantastic. Cold Milos. Sounds good to me.
Oh.
How you guys field days been going so far?
It's been going good. A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
It's been a busy first
Really
day, eh?
busy.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Milo's keeping the country going.
Have been for decades.
How's the Milo song go? Can we remember? I can't either. Oh yeah, I'd love a Milo for sure.
We've only got the cold left.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's it.
Have you been here for the morning?
We've been here all day. Been here since about
We're here all week.
6:30 or something. Here all week. Ah, no, it's all good.
I'd love
Awesome,
one, thank
thank
you.
you.
I love my Milo.
Yeah, good for your bones. Keeps
yeah.
you strong. Yeah, no, Milo, it's just, it's been a staple in our household for my whole life. My two little girls now both love drinking it, so.
Oh, it's just the way I remember it.
Oh,
30 years
beautiful.
ago.
So, what's been the best thing so far?
The free stuff.
Oh, free stuff's the best stuff. It looks like you got a
Free
big
stuff's
bag
good
of
stuff.
goodies there. You're doing well out of it.
Uh-huh.
And a free Polaris hat. Oh, awesome work, mate. High five. Woo! What have we got going on here?
We're doing a a spin and learning activity.
Oh, awesome. I love learning. It's a lifelong journey.
So we got to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
And whatever it lands on, we read it out. So we say, Nestle is empowering over 15,000 young adults with nutrition knowledge and cooking skills each year.
Awesome.
When we read that out, we've got to decide whether that's good for the planet, good for the community, or good for living.
All right. Well, I'll give her a big spin.
Ready?
Beautiful.
All right.
We land her on the... Oh!
So, Nestle is aiming to reduce virgin plastics in our packaging by a third by 2023. So essentially we're aiming to get all of our packaging to be recyclable by 2050.
Awesome.
So yeah, which one do you think?
That sounds like it's good for the planet.
All right, you want to have a shot?
Awesome, yep. Oh! Awesome, cheers. Now it's your turn, Bron Dog.
Gee, thanks. Thanks. All right, let's go. Nice spin. Whoa.
All right, so as someone before, Nestle is empowering over 15,000 young adults with nutrition, knowledge, and cooking skills each year.
Okay.
So, you reckon that's good for the planet, good for the communities, or good for living?
Well, I think it's good for the planet or good for living.
All right, so you get to pick.
All right, we'll go for good for living because he's already done good for
All right,
living.
do you want me to hold that?
Yeah, why not?
Oh! No, oh! This is you, Bronick. You! Nothing but.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very good, very good.
What have you got going on here?
This is Does All Beeswax. We're beeswax leather conditioning balm to put on boots, shoes, saddles, bridles, oilskins, dryers, bones, car leather interiors,
cool,
dashboards, yeah,
And,
101 uses.
Whereabouts are you based?
Tokoroa, South Waikato.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So,
Yep.
So put a boot up and I'll give a free boot.
Oh, that sounds like the dream.
Yep. So beeswax and jojoba oil. This will soak in and feed, condition, nourish, restore. Get on, mate.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep. Re-waterproof with beeswax, jojoba oil, and all natural plant oils.
Cool, and all made in New Zealand.
Sure is.
Made down in Tokoroa?
Yep, yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yep, no animal fats, no Vaseline, so look at that.
Yeah, that's
no
fantastic.
chemicals.
Look at that, looks so good.
There we go, next one.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to look a bit odd with one shining boot.
And no black stuff getting on your hands, nothing coming off on your clothing.
Yeah, and obviously healthy. If you're getting it on your hands, it's not bad for you.
Exactly, it's in it with nice soft hands, which is a bonus.
And how long have you been in business?
15 years, so popular product. Yeah.
Fantastic, and you've been enjoying Field Days so far?
Yep, can't wait till it's all over, but yeah.
It's
full on, but it's worth it.
Awesome getting in front of so many people and being able to show them what's up.
Exactly.
Man.
Here we go.
So thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Have an enjoyable Field Days yourselves, guys.
We will do.
Keep up the good work.
Cheers. What's your name?
Scotty Lachlan.
Scotty Lachlan?
Yeah.
Mark from Waikato Sheds, and we've got Bronick here.
Oh, okay.
G'day, how are you?
Good.
This is an interesting looking product. What do you got going on?
Yeah, so these are Birdie's raised garden beds. It's Australian made garden beds.
Cool.
Yeah, come out of Brisbane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool to see. We obviously build sheds, we put our tin on the walls and the roofs.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing something different with it here.
Yeah.
Having these
Very
raised
cool.
garden beds, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Be able to match it in with your shed so you get the same look.
Definitely.
And obviously super durable. And
Yeah, you know how well it lasts. Yeah.
And you just all comes flat packed, does it?
Yeah, it certainly does come in a kit set. We've got a couple of boxes at the front there.
Yeah,
that
cool.
can show you examples of how it comes, and a couple more boxes over there.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
And how long has Birdie's been doing these for?
Birdie's has been around since 2007, and we've had it in New Zealand since 2019.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing all different sizes,
Yeah.
which really suit so many people. Like you got a long, thin, tall one if you only got a little bit of room, but if you've got a bit more room, you can have a big one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really like the look of these. And then they've got this little piece of plastic along the top to safety.
You've got a rolled edge, plus they've got the PVC, the vinyl strip along the top.
Yep.
This is very cool.
Yeah, and just bolt it all together and you're away laughing, fill it up with dirt. And I know there's a few great gardeners on YouTube. Mark from...
got him. Yeah, Self-Sufficient Me.
Self-Sufficient Me, another Mark. So you got to give him a plug. He uses a lot of these birdie garden beds and has a few really cool different ways to fill them up. So check him out. Come and check these guys out at Field Days.
Yeah.
And yeah, have a great time.
Please do. Excellent.
Awesome, mate.
Nice
Cheers.
to meet you guys. Thanks for stopping by.
No worries, thank
You're
you. You're here. Bronick's told me that he's going to buy a pool for his backyard so I can come over and swim in it next
I
summer.
want to buy a pool for my backyard. I've got to build a shed first.
No, pool first, shed second.
Well, let's debate that later.
All right.
But I love a good pool.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, they're heaven. The
Love
thing
it.
is, yeah, I miss swimming.
Yeah, and this one, not super long,
No.
but super deep, so you'd be able to...
It's a good plunge pool.
Yeah, jump
in the middle
there,
of
have
summer.
a swim.
You could actually put a couple of posts either side, and you can actually put a bungee in there. So if you want to swim, you just hook onto the bungee and you stay in place.
Endless pool.
Endless pool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, and you've got a little bit of a sun bench up the top there for the littlies to sit on, or for mum to sunbathe.
Yeah, nice.
It's lovely. Beautiful colour.
Yeah, and as you can see them in the ground there, they look fantastic.
They do. It'd look brilliant in front of one of our sheds.
Yes, they would. Well, then you'd have to have the shed for the pool house where you can have all your pumps and all the rest of it. As you say, Brian, you're right. Shed first, pool second.
And then we need to get the unicorn for Jason.
Yes, nice.
All right, what else we got?
Over here we've got the Golden Pliers, which is a really cool bit of field days where all the fencers come in, all the top young and older fencers come in, and they have fencing competitions to go through, put posts in, hang a gate, put their wires up. Here you've got the two old boys, they're going through making sure that the workmanship's top quality. And then at the end of it, the winner, they're the winner of the Golden Pliers, the best fencer at the end of the day, or at the end of probably 3 days. They do a heap of different types of fencing, like competitions. And yeah, it's really cool. Well worth coming down and having a watch while they're doing that.
Do you actually think they win Golden Pliers?
I imagine they're at least painted gold.
Well, I'd hope so.
No, you're not into the sour treats?
Sorry, but if it was a sausage roll, it would be better for me.
Oh, he loves a sausage roll. That's it, we're still on the hunt for a sausage. Yeah, Bronick would love to try some.
Oh.
Come on, Bronick, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. And you?
Oh, we're very well, thank you.
Yeah.
Would you like sweet or sour?
Sweet or sour, Bronick?
Oh, probably more sweet.
You are a sweet fellow.
I'm a sweet fella.
Here, right round here.
Oh, sweet cola, we'll try some of that.
And where are you guys based?
Christchurch.
Christchurch, awesome.
Oh,
Made
lovely.
the trip up.
It was an interesting trip.
And how long have you been selling these sweet treats for?
About 8 years.
Oh, fantastic.
We've got a shop in Christchurch.
Oh, cool.
Riverside Market. We've been there for 4 years.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
very
yummy.
nice. Yeah, beautiful.
Not sausage roll, but it's good.
Fantastic. Oh, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great day.
Make sure
Thank
you
you.
pop down and see these lovely people for a sweet treat.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah, we need one of those at work.
This is so much better. This is amazing.
Like a moth to a flame, we've been drawn into this heater.
Yeah, just because it's getting cold outside.
But
Man.
these fantastic. We've got an outdoor area at work and we could do with a couple of these really powerful heaters.
Yeah, that'd be
So
lovely.
we might have to grab a business card off these people and have
Definitely.
a look. But like I'm standing a good 1.5 meters away from that and it's almost getting too hot for me.
Yeah,
that's
after a minute.
pretty fantastic. G'day mate, how are you?
How about yourself?
Yeah, we're very well. We've been drawn in like a moth to a flame.
It's about that time of day
Ooh,
where
yeah, feel the
it turns
heat of
pretty
that.
quickly outside.
Yeah.
So that's a 2,000 watt carbon infrared heater.
Yep.
Outside that'll cover a 12 square metre area.
Yep.
Costs you about 50 cents an hour to run.
And obviously just plug straight into a plug.
10 amp, 3 pin, straight into
Yeah,
the wall.
perfect.
Easy bracket system to set those up.
Yep.
So yeah, the idea with the carbon infrared heater is it's the light reaching you, turning into heat. So it doesn't matter how wet and windy it is, we're not blowing any of that heat away.
Interesting.
Whereas your old
yeah,
gas
right.
heater, you're trying to heat up the air, and that's just dispersing everywhere.
we're
So
very-
much more efficient.
We're just based out in Eureka and we've got a nice outdoor area where our
Yeah.
barbecue and bar leaner is, and we actually need a couple of heaters like
Beautiful.
this.
Just the two?
Just the two.
Follow me over.
Yeah, no worries. But we'll grab your business card and
Lovely.
yeah, we'd need to get a couple of those, so that could be a really good thing for at work. And yeah, just amazing.
I do a little deal on tour. If you're doing the whole deck, that's the ideal.
Beautiful, yeah, that's
It's
amazing
even.
the heat coming off those.
Pretty impressive.
I could
So
stay
where
here
are
all
you guys
day.
based?
We're based in Tauranga.
based down in Tauranga, and what's your company name?
Show TV.
Show TV. Cool. Wow, definitely worth checking out if you're at Field Days, or otherwise, well, gee, it's just too hot. It's phenomenal.
It's melting you, yeah.
All right. Oh well, definitely come around and check these people out if you need a bit of warmth outside. They're well worth it.
Excellent. Thanks, gents. Pop down and see us.
Cheers, mate. Here's a bit of kit that you'll need when you've built your shed and you put your water tanks in, or you got your water filtration system. So these just have a couple of these filters, obviously the smaller ones, and they come with different levels of microns for your water to filter through. But if you're on rainwater or even bore water, you're going to be wanting to take any impurities out. So a system like this, yeah, fantastic.
Sorry, I'm on town water, I don't know.
Town water, you want that, get out all the chlorine, the fluoride, all of that stuff. Awesome.
Trees go through, we're in a tree.
mean,
I love
it's
trees.
all about sleep.
It's
you know?
all about sleep. You can't beat it. You got to get good sleep. So what's so special about these beds that I'm going to be sleeping like a baby?
Well, it's all about a tailored fit. You know, everybody's got a different spine. Everybody prefers something a bit more different. So you just get it right to what you need. You can adjust the legs. You can adjust the head there.
Yeah, beautiful.
Easier to breathe. Pressure off the knees, pressure off the ankles, pressure off the lower back as well.
Yeah, and you can see as these people are laying in it, if you had trouble as you're getting older with mobility, it's going to be easier to sit up and get out of the bed.
100%. It's not just about getting in and out or just sleeping. It's also for people like us who are younger. You know, like I've got one myself.
Yep.
And I mean, how many people do you know who are not getting sound sleep at our age? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
I sleep like a baby.
He sleeps like a baby.
Try this, mate. You're sleeping like a newborn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never got it because I've got babies at home and they don't sleep well.
Yeah, my kids are left. That's why I sleep.
It's good. It's awesome.
And it's obviously two separate mattresses, so you got no roll together issues or anything.
That's
like
it.
that
That's
either.
one of the favourite benefits is, you know, when someone needs to get up in the middle of the night or different shift work. Everyone, you know, sometimes people on different
How about
circadian
if
rhythms.
someone sleeps hot and someone sleeps cold?
Good question. We've got different firmnesses and different coolnesses as well, but the actual mattresses, they're infused with cooling beads. So it's designed to optimise your circulation, you know. I mean, one thing to look at it, but you lads need to jump on and have a try.
Get in there and have it a go. Beautiful.
No, sweet
it's the dreams come true. Getting to share a bed with Bronick. Hi, Melanie. I'm going well.
So what we're going to do is we're going to
bring that up. Oh, this is what I've been dreaming about all day. Getting off my weary feet.
Oh yeah.
And having a snooze.
Oh, this is nice.
All right. Oh,
a massage.
Oh, that's
even
relieving
heavier.
that tension in my lower back.
Oh, now we're talking. Jace, bring my beer. Where's my beer, Jace?
I'll see you guys in the morning.
Yeah.
That way I won't be late. I'll be here on time and sleeping.
For us, you're looking between $5,000 to $10,000, depending what size and setup you go.
Wow. Well, that's really reasonable because a top quality bed that has none of these features, you're still paying really good money for. So with all these features, the fact that I'll be sleeping like a baby every night, you can't put a price on that. Beautiful. All right. Oh, well, thank you very much. We'll see you in 8 hours.
Yeah.
Ron Dog's a coffee man.
I'm a coffee connoisseur.
Yeah, if you want to wind them up, just ask them for a decaf.
Yeah, no, stop swearing.
No, it's blasphemy.
Shiny and new.
What would you be your pick for your own personal one there, Bronick?
Probably this double one would be.
Nice.
But I don't have a bench for it.
Nice.
So I'd have to probably go for a smaller one.
When you build that new shed you've been dreaming of, you'll be able to have your own coffee station in there.
Yeah, the coffee station next to the beer station, next to the TV, next to the pool.
Nice.
Next to
Essentials. Next to the vibrating bed that we just tried out.
Oh yes, need two of those too.
Fantastic.
Yeah. This is beautiful. I love the way that they've done. Look at the milking. They're beautiful.
G'day mate, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, we're good. Bronick loves coffee.
Oh yeah, you won't be sleeping on one of those beds with coffee in you though. You'll be.
Oh no!
Bronick claims that a coffee before bed does nothing to him.
Oh real?
He's a coffee connoisseur.
I've been drinking for years.
Yeah.
I just love the taste and I love it. But yeah. doesn't keep me up awake all night now.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
And it's got a great range of coffee machines
Yeah,
here.
these are all Cafe Italiano machines.
Yeah.
We bring them in from Italy.
Yep.
Got our field day specials going on, of course.
So a machine like this is just for commercial use? Or?
Yeah, that's semi-commercial with the two groups. You know, we install those into small cafes and restaurants, even coffee carts, bars. Yeah. So that's I just installed one of those at a school actually for a barista course at a high school.
Nice.
So yeah. And then the other ones are all commercial grade machines, but for domestic use at home, right?
Yes, yeah.
So,
and obviously with being such a good commercial grade, you're paying a bit for them, but they're going to last you your whole lifetime, your kids and then their
Totally,
kids.
yeah.
So you're getting real top quality and just fantastic coffee every morning.
They're a machine, right? So they're like a manual car. It's all manual. You make the coffee, you stop the coffee. Everything's handmade in Italy, so we bring in all the original parts.
Yep.
So everything can be tuned up and fixed and customised to your liking as well, which is kind of cool.
And whereabouts are you guys based?
We've got a base in Tauranga.
Yep. Nice.
Massimo's been doing the coffee machines for 20 years at the field days.
Yep.
And I'm based down in the South Island in Christchurch.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I think I've been to your shop in Tauranga. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I just remembered the yellow machine.
Yeah, those are cool looking machines there, all the different colours.
Definitely our pick of the bunch today. You know, they're the ones that the customers are sort of drawn to.
Yep.
They're a nice, sleek design as well, so they fit on the bench of the smaller kitchens that people are sort of doing these days.
And you can have those plumbed straight into water, or you just fill them up?
These are reservoir only, so they've got a slide drawer on these, which is really cool.
Yep.
So the drawer slides forward, so your cups can stay hot on top there.
Oh, nice.
All right, cups stay hot, and then your reservoir can come out and go to the sink.
Yep.
So that's a real cool feature that people like. You're not having to remove everything off the top.
That's nice.
And just lock that back down. Also the drain tray, it's magnetic, so it just comes off.
Oh,
It's
that's
nice
very cool.
Nice and deep as well, so you're not spilling it.
Yep.
And it just locks back into place like that as well.
Fantastic.
They've made those things that are a daily cleaning and refilling.
Yep.
They've made them simple, so it's just something that makes it coffee easy.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Oh, thank you very much.
Cool guys, hey.
Thank
Come
you.
to see us.
Is this where you wanted to have a look?
Yeah, I just looked at these big bottles and thought, what on earth are they?
Right.
But it's water bottles.
Right, that's a big bottle. The only problem with a really big bottle is it's hard to get your drink out of it.
You'd get your daily dose out of that though, wouldn't you?
You sure would. Come inside, aqua flask.
Oh, look at these.
Beautiful.
They're
G'day,
pretty
mate.
cool.
How are you?
G'day.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good, I'm good. Welcome to Iron Ready.
Hey,
You're in the aqua flask section where all the
Aqua
water
flask.
bottles.
All the water bottles.
And are they like double skin water bottles? Or?
Yeah, they're BPA free, and then it's a double.
Double skin.
Keep
double
things
skin.
hot,
Keep things cold.
Yeah,
Keep
12
things warm.
hours hot and then 24 hours cold.
Wow, that's really good. And you got all different sizes and colours. Beautiful.
Yeah, look at them. Oh, different colors.
Oh, and you sell new lids, which is good.
Yeah, we also sell these, and we have also the paracords here for the bottles.
Ah, very cool.
And coffee cups.
Aha, Ron
How's
Dog.
that? That's almost my size.
Yeah, right. So you got that little there, so you can hold that, or you could clip it onto your bag or whatever.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
That's that special string there that you can actually undo in an emergency.
Yeah, you could. You could. Emergency stuff.
Throw out in the
They got all the different sizes.
You might want to
Beautiful.
look at our electric bike section.
Ah, you know it. Oh, sure on. They're cool.
Oh, they're very cool.
Look at this, so full electric bikes. So you look at it at first glance and think this is just a full-on dirt bike, which it is, but they're fully electric, so they're really nice and quiet, but they've actually probably got better acceleration than a petrol-powered dirt bike, because with how an electric one works, it's just straight power through to it. So yeah, really cool to see those. And I know a few of the BMXers and mountain bikers have these ones, and it's just phenomenal. They're jumping motocross jumps on them and just going at it. So yeah, really cool to see.
How long do they last in the batteries?
How long's a piece of string? Depends how much you're thrashing it, I guess, if you're just cruising around. But I imagine you're getting pretty good mileage out of them. And they'd be nice for working around on the farm, working your stock and things like that. Nice and quiet, so yeah, cool. Bronic's just come up with the idea. We're going to talk to these people, rent one of these nice camper vans out for the night, beat the traffic, get a good night's sleep here at Field Days. Let's go in and you guys drop your bag here. No worries. Oh, chucking in. Let's go inside and have a look at this. Muddy boots. Nah, clean as. Oh, this has always been my dream, is get myself a mean camper, nice
look at this
bed down here, living life of luxury. What's cool about a setup like this is you've got the bed set up all the time, but you still got your kitchen lounge. This thing's living, you know. It's the tiny house movement's really come a long way, but this is just a full-on camper.
For a very nice married man, this is the dog box in luxury.
Oh, mate, you're living in luxury then.
Yeah.
That'd be the problem. The wife couldn't get you out of the dog box. Oh, you're back in it. Oh, all right.
You go back in the house and you want to try and get back in the dog box.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. And obviously, you got one of these, you're going to be wanting to keep it out of the weather, so you're going to want to come in and see us, get a beautiful shed to keep it in. And, you know, that's no worries for us. We'd be able to whip you up one. But, yeah, this is just, holy mackerel.
This is really top notch.
Here's me old mate, the health and safety cow. He's got his steel cap boots on, keeping it safe. Got the hard hat on. Just fantastic. This is the sort of cow you want on site with you taking care of business. We've jumped in line for Mackie D's. Brondog wants an ice cream. I'm quite tempted on an apple pie. One free per customer. I'm even more tempted now I know they're free.
Yeah, they're free.
Well, come on down to McDonald's and get yourself a nice free hot pie. It's cold, so I want something warm. Bronick runs hot, so he wants something cold. Beautiful. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yum.
That's the best thing I can say.
I didn't keep my pie to rate it. I just ate it. It was fantastic and warm.
Oh, this is nice and cold.
Yeah, give us a look. Beautiful. Giving them away for free, which is cool.
That's heaven.
Come on down and get yourself a treat.
All right, we're wrapping up the day. Waikato Sheds, we've been having a good time. We're at the Good George tent. We need a drink. There's long lines, but it's going to be worth it. We'll go and find a few punters shortly, but we'll be in there once I've got some beers for the crew.
Here comes Jace with a heap of drinks. Beautiful.
That's limited of 4. I tried to get 8.
Yeah.
I should have convinced the lady in front of me that only had 1, and I should have brought her another round, but you know, next time. Oh well. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Woo. All right, final thoughts for the day. It's great. We're in the Good George tent. It's for exhibitors only. I've had a great day. I've been on the stand all day talking to a lot of good people out there, shed houses and awesome sheds and a few of the great suppliers. So thanks for coming and seeing me. But I'll pass it round. Mark, your highlights from day one?
Yeah, it's been an awesome day. It's been great just getting around all the different exhibitors and meeting everyone. Meeting the awesome crew over at the Save the Kiwis was really cool, and all our mates over at Tool Shed was a really good time, and just having a lot of fun with Mikey filming all the cool videos. And I'll hand you over to Mike now and he can let you know how it went for him.
No, I had fun. Highlights of the day definitely would be trying all the different cheeses that they had around. I enjoyed going to the from Europe stand and some others.
I hear you won some screwdrivers.
I did win some screwdrivers at the Bosch. They had a challenge on who could do their quick angle grinding change the fastest, and I won. So yeah, I'd say that's a highlight, winning an electrical set of screwdrivers.
Construction management.
That's I think that's what happened and made me a pro. All right, pass you on to Bronick.
Yeah, highlights for me: meeting a lot of good people, having some really good chats, seeing some people that I've built sheds for before, and saying hello to them and seeing how they're enjoying their sheds. Having a bit of a wander around, getting a nice free ice cream, that was yum. But yeah, just enjoying the day, spending it with good people and spending it with the team. It was really cool.
That's it. Nothing's more Waikato than the field days, so I'm going to raise a toast to the field days and the mighty Waikato.